off last time was you guys had just finished your quest for East Haven, the Toil and Trouble with the hag and the people. You still needed to let the guards know of the news that you found, but that was it. You guys had a longer rest because you heard there was going to be a blizzard for this evening, which, you guys are waking up in the morning. So we're going to start with you guys waking up, and then you were still supposed to tell the guard what happened, and then move on from there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I imagine we'll just probably quick breakfast and get right on it, eh?
I'm sure
And
Lily's going to be dragging though.
yeah, I think Lily Stonebar got pretty. I know Lily got it the worst of it, but I don't know if we're having to deal with the repercussions of the knife crime.
Okay.
Sorry, where is the thing I'm looking for? That's not here. It's in this thing. Is everything good on your end?
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, you were supposed to meet with. I'm trying to find her name. Oh, thank you. The captain. What's her name? Captain Arlagath. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it not? It's not highlighted or nothing. It's crazy. But yeah, so you guys, if you guys want to just fast forward the breakfast and head to town, you're welcome to do that if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm down. That
I'm
sounds
cool with
like
whatever.
a
Yeah.
plan to me.
Yeah, I'm fine with fast forwarding through that.
Okay. All right. So you guys have your
We can all
breakfast
make
and.
doing sounds in each other's ears or something if you want.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that
mean,
was a
Oh
good
my
there's
goodness.
the role play part, but it's all good.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll
uh,
just
you guys are at the White Lady Inn, and you met her originally around right here.
Yeah, that's right.
She's the
And
captain of the guard.
on my coin purse at all times.
Mhm.
One hand will always be on
Same.
the coin purse.
I just shove it in the binding that covers my shirt
Okay.
or my.
I imagine Alara's also going to, so I'll just say she is.
Yeah. Also me, obviously.
All right. I believe you guys also had some stuff you wanted to sell, right?
Yes. I wanna go to the shopkeep.
Well, when you guys look around town and you head down this strip past the town hall, you'll find a little like shopping area. You got the general store. You can see a couple different shops with specific stuff like armor and shields in the windows. One has a barrel full of scrolls and some table full of like wands and quarterstaffs. Then you got the one that's got like swords and great axes and stuff that you can see through the windows. What store are you looking for?
Um, I'm gonna go to the one with weapons.
Okay. Is everyone going with her?
Yeah, I'll definitely be in for the weapons store trip. I think
Okay.
I want
Lily's
to
just gonna
film.
follow along, dragging her feet.
Yeah,
Dragon
just
feet.
hanging from the part.
Okay, fair enough. Um, alright, when you head in to the weapon shop, you'll find yourself looking at a very tall man. He's rather muscular. He looks like he's probably used a few of these weapons back in the day. He's currently helping a couple people at a counter while a few people are browsing the shops. If you guys want to look, do you guys want to look around or do you want to talk to him?
I'll look around and wait for him to be available to talk to.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Anything that stands out as magical.
Well, there's gonna be a handful of those.
I didn't. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna see, along the wall, you're gonna see hanging swords. You're gonna see some propped up war hammers, and then like
Oh, okay, I
higher
got
up
you.
inside of like
Yeah.
cases, you're gonna see laid out in like a horizontal display some swords that have like a sheen to it and stuff. So, the more expensive it is, the
Good.
higher up and locked up it is.
Yeah.
Mm. Are
I
there
think as far as
any?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as far as me, I think Raul could be selling his Warhammer and finding out about getting my war pick silvered. I'd like to have a silvered war pick.
Okay.
I think so. However much I'd get out of the Warhammer,
All right.
then
Well,
however much it is to
you
silver
guys,
my pick.
you guys browse a little bit, check out what they have, and you see the people at the counter leave, and he starts fiddling behind the counter with the stuff that he got from those other people, and you guys are welcome
Yeah,
to approach.
Does
yeah.
he? Question before I approach. Does he have like daggers and knives as well?
On him and behind him.
Well, I meant for sale, but
Yeah, those are the ones behind him.
okay.
Yeah, the ones
I'm
the ones
a
on him
I'm a
is
walk
front.
up.
Yeah, Via is actively looking at all the weapons like a child at a toy store.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Oh,
Hello.
I haven't seen your face before. You look quite new and definitely recognizable. What's your name?
Ah, Anira.
Oh, well, and you're welcome to my weapons shop. The name is Sergeant. You're welcome to browse your shop, or if there's something in particular you'd like, what is it I can help you with?
Mm. I have unique materials that could be turned into hilts or handles. And I was looking to see if you wanted to buy them off.
Oh, well, I'm always in the shop for handy new items. What is it you have there?
She's without saying anything, she's gonna reach her hand into her bag and pull out one of the finger bones and put it on the counter.
We'll
Yeah.
stare at it for a moment and just. Does that. If I'm correct, is that a giant's finger index bone?
She just nods with
Hmm.
a grin.
Ooh, this would be raw material. You could turn these into some nice bone daggers with their size. All you have to do is carve them down, much easier than the other bone daggers I have to deal with. I might be interested in your bones. Do you have any more of these?
I have a few.
Oh, well, I think I'd be willing to buy them off you for how is 1 gold apiece.
Hmm. How about 3?
Well, you drive a hard bargain, but I will purchase your fingers for 3 apiece.
Great. She's gonna pull out 25 more bones and put them on the counter.
Oh, it's quite more than I was expecting, but okay. Let's see here. 25, and I have 3 apiece, so 75 gold for the madam. Alright, and he'll reach down below this desk. The counter, unlike most shop counters, is just like this hard maple wood that you can't see through, so when he reaches behind the counter, you can't see what he's fidgeting with. And you just hear a couple things latch open, and then he pulls up a sack of the gold and puts it on the counter. You hear a loud clank and a latch close down below. 75 gold for the bones.
Thank you. And now
He'll
I was
just
wondering,
grab a tray while you're talking and start scooping the bones. Yes.
how long would it take you to fashion some of those bone daggers?
Oh, I don't fashion them myself. I provide the material
Mm,
to my colleague and he works on it. Can't say what the time frame will be. It depends on how busy his shop is.
very well then. What's the name of your colleague?
Oh, I don't know if I want to just be giving away things like that. So if you're just looking for a bone dagger, I can sell you one. We've got a few in the shop.
No, no, no. I want one of these.
These bones in particular.
A
Oh, well,
warrior carries the trophy.
I see. Oh, well, It's gonna take probably at least a week, maybe two, if he's not too busy. And since it's being hand carved, I'd say the base pay is gonna be about 50 gold.
That sounds pretty good.
Would you
She's
like?
gonna glare at
Would
she's
you
gonna
like?
glare at him for a
Not a
second and
bad
be
price.
like,
Not a bad price. I mean,
For a little extra, he could put some intricacies into it, so it feels more unique.
hmm, I'll consider it. Thank you for your time and your. Hey, she's gonna tuck the coins into the binder with the other pouch.
Am I supposed to save one of these bones for you?
Not at this time.
Okay. They will be lost as soon as they fall down behind this counter.
That's fine.
Alright. I'll put
She
the
walks away with
tray
3
down.
finger bones still in her bag.
I'll put the 25 bones underneath on the tray.
He
As
has
I clatter and
26
come
for
to
the
a stop.
record.
26?
Because I said I dumped 25 more. So that's 26 total, including the one I put down originally.
Oh, well then you would have gotten 78 gold.
Okay.
So, I thought it was just 25. But, okay,
No,
so
26.
with a clatter, the bones will come to a stop underneath the counter. He'll look over at the others. Is there anything I could do for you all?
yes, right here. And I'll kind of pull out my warhammer and just kind of plop it on his counter. I'll be like, "How much would you give me for the warhammer?"
You'd like to sell this, eh? Well, let me check the condition for it. Let's see.
It is a good hammer.
I believe you would say that, seeing how it clearly has some use. Likely saved your life. Let's see. It doesn't look too dinged up. I think I'd be willing to. I think I'd pay you the fair price. Is there a price you would like to ask for before I drop my price?
I don't know much about pricing, my friend.
Ah, I see. Well, then I'm willing to provide 20 gold. How does that sound?
That sounds good to me. I just have no use for it. I use this war pick now, and I'll pull out my war pick and kind of set that on the counter. Say, how much to have the blade on this silvered?
You would just put silver like a line into it, melded into the blade?
Yes, have it silvered so that it could be more effective.
Oh, I see, yes. Well, we have a variety of silver weapons. I imagine you're in a similar situation as your friend, and it's gonna take at least a week, if not longer, for my colleague to put the silver into the blade. Plus the
Do you have another
cost.
war pick that's already silvered?
It still takes time. It's material. It still takes time to
Yeah,
hammer it in
yes, of
without
course.
ruining the value of your blade. Now, if you want, I do have some silver blades at the ready. They are quite popular.
Hmm. No, I don't think so. I might wait for the next town. They'll sell the warhammer.
Alright, not a problem. He'll, once again, with the clank and the latches, you'll hear him pull out the 20 gold and put it on the counter. This one will just be like in a little stack, not in a bag.
Yeah,
And he'll take the warhammer. Not bad, not
yeah.
bad. And he'll turn around and put it down on top of some chest. Is there
Yeah,
anything else I could do for
I'll
anyone here? Anyone looking
kind
to
of tell the
purchase a
others. I'll be
weapon?
like, I don't want to stay in this town any longer than we have to.
Lily doesn't even look up. She just says, arrows. How much?
Well, ammunition's mere 1 gold for a quiver.
She just doesn't toss. Hands over 2 gold.
Alright. Is that tip, or would you like 2 quivers?
2 gold for 2 quivers, right?
Alright. He'll just turn around and pull 2 quivers full of arrows right off the wall and just hand them over. There you go. 40 arrows and a quiver for each batch.
She takes them and starts walking towards the door.
All right. Well, if that's all, then you all take care now. Okay. So you guys, I guess, step back out of the shop and where would you like to go next?
That's a good
I say we
question.
just go
Go
report
tell the
report our
captain.
quest.
Yeah.
You have to go report it just so we
Yeah.
can get out of here sooner. This place, having to keep our head on the swivel so often is pretty, I don't know, it's unnerving. I think.
Yes.
As you guys say
I
that and you
agree.
look around, you would definitely see some people that have been like eyeing you and your bag and just like waiting, very clearly just waiting for moments.
I just show them my teeth and grip my coin purse harder.
Anir is going to um I blanked for a second there.
I'm
A
glad you had
hot
that at
second.
I'm glad you had that at the ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Well, she tucked her coins into her binding, but she's also going to just be have hanging onto one of her ice picks, like having it draped over her shoulder.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Well, intimidation stuff. All right.
Mhm.
Does anyone want to stop another shop? I'm pretty sure I collected more than that. Am I wrong?
No,
Yes.
I've got 10 square feet of pelt and 8 pounds of wolf meat, but
I
I do want to
yeah.
save some of that.
Well, I can
I
sell. I
also
need to sell my leather scraps, so I want to find
Yeah.
like the. I want to go back to the people that had like the armor and the clothes and the stuff.
You want to go to the armor shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Everyone else going in there? Yeah.
yeah, I think we're all just kind of sticking together, watching each other's
Yeah, makes sense.
backs so we don't get robbed.
Not a split up kind of town. I'll just default that y'all are sticking together then. Uh, when you walk into this shop, it's busy, much like the last one with people browsing, but you see a stocky mountain dwarf behind the counter. They seem to be very tall from behind the counter as they stand from what looks like a good 5, 6 feet tall, and they're helping some customers behind the counter as you guys walk in. But it does look like their transactions wrapping up, and the people begin to leave. And as you approach the counter, the the dwarf's clearly gonna go down a couple steps that they were standing on to go below the deck and put away their stuff.
I will approach the counter,
Okay, they are like
and
they don't see you. They're like they're under the counter.
I'm going to silently put. I'm also short, so I'm probably shorter than the counter at this point.
Just two toddlers standing at the counter.
I'm going to pull out all of the monster leather scraps and put them over my head onto the counter.
Well, with as those clatter and plop onto the counter, uh, you'll just hear oh, and the couple steps as he hops back up onto his step stool to get on top of where he can see over the counter. Oh, someone put some leather here. Whose leather is this? And he's looking around at
I.
the rest of y'all
She
standing.
raises. She
Yeah,
raises
Rock
her
just starts pointing down from somewhere behind.
hand.
As you point
Downward.
down, a little blue hand comes up over the counter. Oh, I see we have a fellow height challenged person here. Well, yeah, the fools that built my shop, they made. I told them I'm 4 feet tall, and they made the counter 4 feet tall. Who does this? But it's the problem I
Not
have to deal
friendly.
with. Welcome to my armor and such shop. Is there something I can do for you? Is this leather something you want me to put together?
No, I want sold. It can
Hmm.
be for beautiful coats, armor, whatever you want.
He'll like pick one of them up. I don't think I'd go with coats, but leather is leather. I will definitely be interested in some of this. Looks like you have a good pile here. What is it that you're looking for?
Hmm. I'll take 30 gold for the lot.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to buy that for 30 gold. So, if that's your offer and you're firmly on that, I'm going to say that we're going to pass here.
Well, give me a counteroffer.
I will give you 3 silver for each of these leather pads.
They're huge.
Yes, that's one description I'd use for these.
It's a lot of cloth.
It is. It's going to be useful, but it's clearly not clean. It's got a lot of work to do. It's rough. It was clearly left out in the cold whenever it was first cut. It's hardened. The treatment of this leather was horrendous. I was trying to be nice.
5 silver.
I could do 5 silver. It's simply a little bit of work. It's something I'm not a little used to. So, 5 silver. How many do we have here? I'll start counting them. You said there's 20?
Yeah.
Uh, then, let's see, 3. So he'll be, alright, so 60 silver. Would you prefer that in gold? I can just give you 6 pieces.
No, I'll take the silver.
Not a problem. He'll take the stack and just hop down his steps underneath the counter. And you hear some like latch and clanking as something gets opened. You just hear the clatter of the bag of coins come out, and then he hops back up and puts them on the counter. This should be 60 gold right there. Or I'm sorry, 60 silver.
Extra gold?
60 silver. I'm not
Aw.
used to in working in the smaller increments with my customers, but it is what it is. But there you go, your 60 silver. Is there anything else? Perhaps you want to purchase something in my shop? It's
I
all
have no
been
need for that.
handcrafted by me and my family.
Mm. Do you have any, like, gloves that can deal a punch?
Oh, so we're looking for the less hard and more hard hitting. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And would you like these to be magical of some kind? Some type of extra oomph to them?
Preferably.
Let's see what we got. The actual, what's this? No, and no. I do have one interesting pair of gloves here. They're not more for hitting, but rather defense. It's more what we do here. They are the gloves of missile staring, and he'll gesture to a pair of gloves that are like hanging in this glass case that's got like multiple gloves
Ooh.
there. The rest of the gloves I'm not sure would be of use for what you're looking for, but those, they should be able to help you handle a hit from a bit of range. So what they do is when you wear them and you attune to them, if you get hit by a ranged weapon attack, you're able to use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dex modifier, provided you have a free hand, which you always do. If it reduces to 0, you simply catch that missile if it was small enough that you can hold it in your hand.
Arrow
So they'll
catching.
protect me against long range attacks.
Yes, and just cost your reaction, which you never use anyways.
Yeah. How much?
I'd be willing to part with them for a simple 325 gold, of course.
Mm.
Well, as she ponders on that, does anyone else want anything?
Lily takes 5 square feet of pelt and pulls it out of her pack and lays it down on the counter and says,
Your pelt still
"How
has the
much?"
your pelt still has the fur
Wait.
on it, right?
I already
Yes.
have deflect missiles.
Right. I know you do. Wait, how does
Why haven't
deflect?
I used that?
I don't know. I don't think you can use it yet. Right? You're only level. Oh no, it's third level. Oh, it lets you do this. Is that your reaction though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. You don't need these gloves. So.
Lol.
The other gloves are thievery and swimming and climbing. So I was like, you don't need those. That's not what you're looking for.
Nope. Nope. Alright, I'm good. Thanks.
And that's a problem. But yes, yeah, like I said, Lily, you still have the fur on your pelts, right? Because you carved them off of the wolf, the dire wolf.
Yep.
All right. He'll look at that and be like, ooh. See, now this, he'll look around for an ear. This is coat material. This.
She's gonna just roll her eyes and walk out of the shop and stand by the entrance.
He'll examine it, flip it over. It's pretty well carved too. I think this is easily worth 2 gold a square.
Sure thing. 5 square feet.
All right, that'll be 10 gold for you. Let me just go get that. Well, before I go get that, is there a purchase you have in mind? We can always put it towards it.
He looks around and
You'll see shields, various types of armors, gloves, and then there's like behind him you'll see hanging up behind another glass case, all of them locked. Um, a couple amulets. You'll see and like a standing pin will be a few rings and stuff.
she'll see the gloves and the amulets and she'll ask, do you have anything that I can use to help with my accuracy in shooting my bow?
Accuracy for your bow.
Most likely something elven.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna start with that. Um, that's stealth.
Says
This
Bia
is.
while actively still looking around at all the magic toys.
Hmm. Okay, that's stupid. Um, something that helps your accuracy. What a question. Magic item for. You got any ideas, Rock? Magic items for.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. On like a defense thing? I don't know.
I wasn't.
I
We
mean,
weren't prepared.
there's probably some. I mean, I've never had that question. Usually, accuracy questions are based off of the weapons, which I guess. Yeah. Secret darts or so. Well, that's not exactly what you're saying, is it? Um, let's see.
How about anything that'll help improve my shot at all?
I might have found one.
It's like bracers of archery.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I also found this rope of entanglement. You could use that to like entangle an enemy, which gives you advantage because they'll be restrained.
Ooh. I
Figure.
also have a spell for that, but rope would be nice. You said something about bracers for archery?
Yeah, bracers of archery is probably the best one, but I don't think that does accuracy. I think that does damage, doesn't it?
It gives you what, a +2 or something.
Yeah, +2 bonus to damage rolls, but not the
On
attack.
ranged
Yeah,
attacks.
not the
Yeah,
attack roll, just the damage.
just the
That's
damage.
we could oh, how much is that?
Oh, okay.
That's right. If you hit
Uh,
harder, you don't have to hit as often.
ooh, that sounds
Ooh,
interesting.
I mean,
wait.
I have a decent attack bonus, but she's still kind of scarred after Mix died.
Yeah, or anything that ups your dex should probably.
All right. Yeah, we can just do the bracers. If you're cool with the damage going up, then bracers of archery. He'll say. Well, I think let's see. Those bracers are not too common and pretty popular. I'd have to say 350 gold for those. And we'll put your 10 gold towards it, so 340.
Jeez, you guys
I
have
don't want
that
to part with
much.
that much, but I have it. And
Yeah,
it
keep
how much?
that.
How what is it? What does it add?
Gives you
What
plus
does it
2
add
to
again?
your damage rolls. So essentially, Lily, when you use your longbow, it'll be 1d8 plus 5 because you have the bracers on. Or the short. No, not the sword. Only the longbow.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
What's your longbow? You have a plus 1, or you don't have a magic longbow?
No, I have a +3. It's a 1d8 plus 3, so it'd be 1d8 plus 5.
No, no, no. You have a standard
Oh,
longbow. It's not magical in any means. Is what I
that's
mean.
right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you want the bracers, yeah, 350. Well, 340 with the pelts included.
All right.
Okay. He'll
Sorry.
uh, he'll
I
grab
was doing
this.
math.
He'll grab this like hook tool that's like on a stick from where he stands and just turn around, and he'll just like at like a whipping motion unlock the thing and pick the bracers up with it, and just bring them over to his hand. All right. Well, that tool's come in handy ever since I've opened this place. But the bracers are right here. He'll place them on the counter. So that's 340. He'll start pulling the pelts towards him.
She hands over the 340, takes the bracers and starts equipping them and walks away.
He makes a couple stacks to count them. It looks good. Thank you so much for your business. I hope you enjoy those bracers.
Lily nods.
So the bracer of archery does require attunement. Um, if you did it before, they give you proficiency with a longbow and shortbow, and then you get plus 2 to damage rolls on all ranged attacks made with longbow or a shortbow of any kind.
That's kind of
Thank
awesome.
you.
Of course, is that all for everybody?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you all have a great day.
Spanish shop.
And he'll go back
The
down the
only
stool and disappear behind the counter.
the only
The
other
name of
thing
those
I
was
wanted to
bracers
check
of
out was
archery, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, here I'll send you the link.
okay.
Gotcha. What were you saying, Rock?
The only other thing I wanted to check out was you said there was a scroll shop. I wanted to see what the price
Oh, the wizard shop next door. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, he's
yeah.
next door. So
They have
if you want
they
to go
have
there,
they have some healing word scrolls actually. I'd be looking for.
oh
If
my
they
god.
have any such a thing and how much that might be.
Okay, yeah. You guys, after you leave the shop, that'd be right next to you would be the wizard shop.
Yeah.
Um, and when you walk in there, you'll see a this one has a gnome. Then all the counters and stuff are like really low, like 1 foot off the ground. Um, and all the shelves are really low, even though the building is just as high as the rest. But like somehow the walls are still lined with all sorts of items, each of which are behind various sort of locked boxes.
Yeah.
And as you walk in, the gnome's just gonna immediately, "Ooh, welcome to the wizard shop. You're looking to get
Yeah.
something magical for you, or maybe something that'll do the magic for you."
I was actually interested in scrolls, healing word scrolls, if you have such a thing.
Of course, I have healing word scrolls. Those are very simple. I have a handful of them. Would you, how many are you looking to get?
Well, how much do they cost?
Oh, that's a great question. Let me check my book. Scrolls, healing word. I sell them for 50 gold apiece. Much like a health potion, if you're also interested in those.
I'll just take the two of the scrolls, thank you.
Excellent. Well, it'd be 100 gold altogether. He'll like scamper across the thing and grab 2 scrolls out of the bucket in the front, scamper back to the counter.
Yeah.
holding the
So many
scrolls above
height
his head.
challenged people.
At least his shop was made for it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So many small people.
Anira's gonna scamper up to the counter next to Rock and like set her chin on it.
Yeah, I see you're enjoying the uh not height challenge type of area. Yes, so new to a lot of people of your
Mhm.
height. Anyways, that's 100 gold, sir.
Yes, here you go. Thank you very much. I'll tuck
Excellent.
the scrolls like kinda into my armor, and I'll be like, that's two of you I can save now.
He'll
When we're
uh
all
he'll
out of everything else.
he'll be holding your 100 gold, and he'll just pull out a wand and make himself start flying, and he'll go up to this box that's like dug into the wall that he'll open and put the money away in. That's like all the way at the ceiling, and then he'll float back down. All right. So, is there anything else I can get for you all?
Do you have any magic needles for tattooing?
Oh, I don't know if I even agree with tattooing, but do I have the tools for it? I might. What do you mean magical though?
Like just the ability to imbue magic?
The ability to imbue magic is within a person. It's not within a tool like a tattoo.
Mm.
I might know where to get a standard tattoo kit, but do you have the skills to use one? The magical ones are even harder, so I hope you do.
She looks at her arms that are already covered in tattoos and just nods.
Okay, it doesn't mean you did them yourself, ma'am. That's okay. Uh,
Standard in my tribe.
there's probably a tattoo tool next door at the general shop if that's where you'd want it. But this is a wizard shop. I don't have anything to do with tattooing.
Mm. She frowns and then walks away back to the group.
Is there anyone else want anything?
Me. Yeah, sorry, me. Sorry, I wasn't. My mic was being weird. Hi. Could I get some health potions?
Of course. It'll be 50 gold apiece. How many are you looking to get?
I don't know, maybe like, uh, mm, I guess like two.
Oh, two of them. Okay. It'll be 100 gold. If you want a third one, I'll give it to you a discount of 140 altogether.
Um, how about 125?
Ooh, it's a flash sale, I'm afraid. Do you want the 100 or do you want the 140?
I mean, well, I'm just thinking maybe like 125 would be good for
No,
the three of
I
them.
don't. I mean, you can roll perception. Uh,
Persuasion.
sorry, yes.
Where's
Uh, it's hard to say I could give away a whole half off for a potion.
What's my persuasion? Okay.
Don't
Oh,
think
good.
of it as one half off, but three quarter of the price.
So now I'm just stealing for myself for the offer.
23. 23 on persuasion.
All right. Um,
Don't listen to Nera. I'm just, I'm already buying these two potions. You might as well just do a buy two, get 50% off. Especially since most
hmm,
stores do buy one, get one free anyways.
well, I don't know if you've been in East Haven very long. We don't do a lot of sales of any kind, but I think I'm willing to do 130 and meet you sort of halfway, leaning on your end, of course.
130 will be fine, yeah. I can do 130.
Excellent.
Do
So 3 potions for the 130.
Yes, she will grab that out, I guess. She will grab out her coin pouch.
He'll reach down underneath his short counter, and you'll hear something open, and you'll just hear the clatter of glass as he pulls 3 of them out, puts them on top of the counter before he closes the thing underneath. All right, that'll be 3 health potions. Here you go.
Thank you.
Of course, anytime. Anything else I get to for anyone?
Lily just shakes her head.
Well, thank you for coming to the magic shop. You all take care.
Anira's going to turn to the group and speak in Draconic. So I do believe that the next town we will be visiting is large. Yes.
What the hell is she saying?
Who
Um,
who knows this language?
Lily tells Ross what she said, but she's kind of giggling because she forgot that Anira speaks Draconic way better than
There are
it
there
just caught
are
her off guard.
there are two others that understood that.
She's heard them with Sylvan before, so like it's not even a surprise to her at this point. Or I mean, with Via.
So, what Anira said is, the next town we're going to is large, also, right?
Oh, yes, I think so. Were we gonna check the library here first before we
She
leave? Well,
she randomly switches to Sylvan all of a sudden. I believe we could stop by and check the library, but when we get to the next town, I want to see if I can find a tattoo shop. I have an interest in getting something.
understand that either.
I do.
Lily just shrugs her shoulders.
And Nir doesn't even realize she's switching languages.
Despite how vastly different they are. Sometimes I hiss, sometimes I sing song. It just happens. It just...
Yeah, you know.
You know, multilingual people do that all the time. It doesn't matter how
Different
brash
they are.
the language sounds.
You know, I want to agree if it wasn't hissing to singing. I want to.
And Nir is not that smart, okay? She has an intelligence of 12. Okay, give her a minute.
That's actually a little above the commoner.
She's still not that bright.
Anyways. So yeah, where did y'all want to go from here?
I'll probably go talk to the captain and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all can head
complete
around
that
town.
bit of it, and then
Yes,
we'll
I
decide
agree.
to do the library thing that Via wanted to do, or leave.
Yeah, let's go to the library. If we can,
Aye.
or anything.
Captain lady first, though. I mean, we should tell
Oh
her
yeah,
what
well
her
no,
men
of
being
course, yeah,
turned into
totally.
stew.
Alright, well, the library would be this standalone building over here.
Yeah. We'll ask her if those sailors' name, by any chance, was Stew. If she says no, say, well, it is now.
No!
God, we can't say that.
Wrong. No, that's not true. That's not true.
Oh my god.
And Nira's gonna walk up to Rock and offer him a fist bump.
Yeah.
Yeah! Do it.
No.
It'd be more accurate to ask if his name was Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Rock, can you roll me a perception? And Lily, can you roll me a perception?
I think so.
I would hope so. I rolled an 18 plus my perception
Okay,
is 4, so 22.
okay. And Rock, how'd you do?
24.
You both would have caught this pair duo that was walking beside y'all or walking opposite of y'all that kind of split to go around the party on either side, and managed to clutch your bags a little harder to keep them from getting anything out of it.
Yeah, I will very
Awesome.
loudly warn the others. Hey, watch out for those two.
I imagine
Clearly
Nyx is
trying
going
to
to
ruffle
notice the interaction and yell at them in her language, "Stay away!"
their
Because she's
pace,
only
Anira's
nice and
going
playful
to
with us.
their pace isn't even gonna change. They're just gonna keep walking how they've been.
Anira just full on hisses.
Alright. Um, I guess y'all gotta roll investigation or perception. No, perception to find the captain walking around town.
Don't ask me. I'm still too hungover. I just rolled a 1. At least
Not
I
so
caught
good at
them from
looking.
stealing.
That's right. Same.
Okay. Alright, 21's not bad, Sombra. Um, so I would say you guys were walking around like you know, trying to find her in the same area that you found her before, and Sombra would be the one that actually finds her kind of like at the middle of this alley over here, almost like she's talking to some people. She doesn't look happy with them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she would just point out where the captain is. Let's get a move on.
I want to leave.
Nah, I agree.
Lily starts walking ahead because she's the one who has the wood pieces.
I think
So
I
she
was
walks
excited
up
to
to
see how
her.
she could go
As
to the
you
library.
as
She
you,
walks up to her.
as you get close, you just hear her. And you think you could steal from the guards? I don't care that it's legal. That's out of your mind to steal from us. Gets lost before I make it illegal. And you'll see two people scamper off. She'll turn and see the group. Oh, you're back. Sorry about that. How did it go?
Lily just walks up to her and hands the wood over to her and says, I think that this is the last of them. And she hands her that wood.
All right, she'll grab the wood and see the mark that was their little symbol and go. I see. Well, that was kind of the concern. They brought in a lot of knucklehead fish for us, but I guess another pair of fishermen will have to take their place. I'm sure there's someone out there that's looking to make a name for themselves.
Let's recommend hiring anyone named Stu.
Okay, so I'm not sure the relevance of stew. But I do have your item with me. As I said, I was able to get one of the couple items that we confiscated from that Zod man. Uh, you, I hope you guys like the choice I was able to get away with. She'll pull it, go into her like satchel bag and pull out a bag of holding and just hold it over to you.
Oh, Anira offers her hands.
It was thoroughly searched, so it's definitely empty. But you're welcome to take the bag. They said it's of no use, and that we can donate it to whoever. And I figured, well, the ones who don't know me yet did my quest is the ones who deserve something. So,
Via's gonna like not really see Anira grabbing for it, and she's gonna grab for it herself.
Anira's gonna glare at Via.
And she's just kind of like enamored by the bag. She's not really like looking at Anira. She's just kind of like looking over at it because she's like intrigued. Because she's, it's a bag of holding.
um, do y'all want to roll to see who grabs it first?
No, I'll let her grab it first.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just assumed that you were like reaching for it, and then Via just
I was.
snatched it. Oh
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, all right. So yeah, there you start reaching for it, but Via just like almost snatches it with her endearment, and just okay. Well, you definitely seem to be pretty happy with the reward I was able to give you. I do appreciate the updates.
This is very good.
Is there any details of what happened to them that I should know about? I'm sure their families would love to know.
Hey, Rock.
They got trapped by a wolf.
Oh,
It's one possibility.
a regular wolf.
A dire wolf.
Oh, the larger ones, yes. That is a shame, but I would have thought they would have been able to hold off at least one of them escaping. But I can see it happening if they have already gotten through their fishing splendor, if we'll put it nicely.
You should tell their families that they died bravely.
That I will do. Hopefully, that will at least give them some sort of requiem, I guess. Well, I
Yeah,
thank you for doing this and letting me know.
I have to go for about 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys.
Alright. I
Okay.
appreciate you letting me know and handling this. I hope you also enjoyed your time in East Haven, but if you don't plan to stay here or make residence, I wouldn't hang out much longer. We will be picking our next sacrifice very soon.
Lily's gonna stop for a second and think and turn around and say, "We killed the dire wolf. Would it help the families if I gave you half of the meat we got?"
Well, seeing how they won't have a figure to provide, I'm sure food would be an excellent solace for them.
She just hands 4 pounds of wolf meat over.
Excellent. I'll find a way to split this among the three different families, but this will be excellent. Thank you so much. Well, I must be on my way. I can't simply just stand around with this. It'll be taken in no time. And she starts heading toward the town hall area.
Lily turns to Via and says, "Are we going to the library or are we leaving?"
Yeah, let's go to the library. Just for a little bit.
Anira grunts.
All right.
She's gonna put the bag of holding on her like shoulder, over her shoulder. It's like a shoulder strap thingy, I'm pretty sure. And then they're
Yeah,
gonna float
it's
over.
a crossbody technically.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, you guys can make your way up to the library. I mean, I imagine you would have looked around the town for a bit as you looked for it, but you would have found the library, and you guys can head on in. As inside the library, it is rather quiet. Um, and you see a few people reading books, and typical library stuff. You see people putting it away, some people reading, and various books standing on various shelves.
Okay. Any possible chance I could find a book on, like the more in-depth history of like Icewind Dale and all that fun stuff. Like I know a good few things, but I still want to like get some books to like, you know, outreach my knowledge on it.
Sure, yeah, I'd say you could definitely find some Icewind Dale. If you go to like the historical section, you can find books on the beginning of 10 towns, and it's just calling one town, and then you see Icewind Dale's history and stuff like that. I mean, just general history books, right?
Yeah. I'll just pick the one that has the most amount of pages.
Okay. The history of Icewind Dale, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Anira wants to roam around and just see if she can find anything from her tribe, just off curiosity.
Alrighty. Let me see. Your tribe again is um. Did we pick that from being in this area?
No, they're not. Well, yes and no. They're technically a part of Icewind Dale, but not because they're in a very remote northern part.
Right. Um.
They're not known to very many outsiders.
I'd say Google's not pulling up nothing. Uh.
Because we made it up.
Yeah, that's why I was like, did we pick this or
Now it's
if
a homebrew.
I would say from from the being a secluded one, I'd say there wouldn't be books on it.
Mm. She nods her approval.
Would Lily have seen anything while we're perusing as a group about dragons or Tiamat?
Um, you probably, if you go to the religious section, you could probably find Tiamat and some others.
Lily is probably going to take a book on that once she sees the name.
All right. Yeah.
if there is one that has the name in the title.
Yeah. I mean, there would probably be. I imagine there'd be a book just called Tiamat,
Okay,
just like there are
she's gonna grab that.
just like there are books called Zeus and Apollo. So.
Fair.
So yeah, I'm sure you can find a Tiamat book. It probably wouldn't even be the only copy, to be honest. Anyone else grabbing the book of any kind? All right. As you guys head up to the front, you do see a counter that has someone standing behind it. They seem to be stamping something.
Okay, I guess I'll go up first. I'll just be like, "Hi, could I take this book?"
Oh well, if do you live in East Haven? Do you have proof of that?
No, I don't live here. I'm actually a college student over at another university studying here for a little bit.
Yes. Okay. Well, that would be a purchasable situation for you. You can buy that
Yes,
book if you'd like.
yes, I would like to purchase this.
Okay, let me see that book. She
Uh,
she
pass
grabs
it
the
over.
book and just flips to the back page to see the page number. 312. So that will be 140 gold for this book.
Okay. Um, any possible? Okay. You know what? Mm, I usually things are like 1 gold over where I'm at, so
Then go
that's
back
okay.
there and buy your book
Yeah,
there.
I yeah, okay. I will just let you keep that then.
Okay, not a problem. We do things by the page number here, and those that like to slip out with books don't tend to come back in this town.
Mm,
Should be fairly obvious even to a guest why you must purchase your way out. But I will keep your book. Is anyone else here getting a book?
Lily puts the book on Tiamat on the counter and says, "I'd like to buy this."
Okay, let's see here. Uh, it's only about 112 pages. Nope, 15 pages. Okay. Let's see. I'll just keep it to the 50 gold for the 100 pages. How does that sound?
That's fine.
Excellent. Well then,
And she turns to the group and says, "Aren't we going to try and look for resources on the Netherese thing?"
That's what I thought we were doing.
y'all pick your books. I'm just.
Anira just shrugs and then says in Draconic, or actually no, Sylvan, sorry. I'm not too good at reading in common. I can speak it just fine, but I'm not great at reading.
Oh, she's singing again. She usually sings before she kills people. I would be scared.
Everyone looks at VM.
huh? Oh, yeah, me. Well, don't worry about it. It's not
Well,
it's not
Lily
again,
bad.
just shrugs.
is there any
Are we
other?
leaving or are we going to find another book?
Is there any other books for y'all? As she puts
Do you
away
have
the
anything
50
about
gold.
the Netherese who used to dwell in the region?
Netherese. Perhaps. Do you want to check
Something
the? You want to check the
ancient, maybe.
mythological section?
Hmm.
Mm,
Lily just starts walking in that direction. What's she able to find?
Roll investigation. I'm gonna have you roll for that one.
Okie dokie. 19 plus. Where is it?
19 plus insurance is going to get it for you. Um,
Oh,
so,
cool.
so yes, you do find the tale of Netherese, uh, the city of Netherese.
So she just walks back over to Via and hands it to her and says, "I don't think that we should buy this unless anybody has a lot of money because I am running low. But if we want to look through
Oh,
it,
yeah, let's probably just look through it. I can read it real fast. I'm a pretty fast reader.
Lily just nods and then leans
Yeah, good.
against the nearest wall.
Alright,
Okay.
I guess, yeah, she'll just go float over to a vacant table and then just kind of put it down, and then she's just gonna um like, cause she's like a researcher, I'm just gonna say that it's like oddly pretty fast. Like she's just like rushing through it.
Okay, so you're skimming through it. What are you looking for?
Not really like skimming, but like it's like she's just a really fast reader. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Cause like she's a researcher.
Okay. Are you trying to read the whole book in like a quick second? Is that what you're
Not
telling
a
me?
quick second, no. Like she's just reading really fast. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so you just want me to run with that. Um, okay. I thought you were gonna read it later, but okay. Um,
We can't really read it later. We gotta
I thought you were gonna buy it
do
and
it
read it
now.
later.
No, we can't buy it. We're poor.
Well, I have a little bit left. How much is it? So we could take it with us. You could read it on the road.
I think we can just read it here, honestly.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, do it here. Like looking for anything to do with Netherese cities in the north up here or something? Any locations you might be able to check for them? I don't know.
Is there anything I need to roll for this book that I'm reading right now?
In a second. I know I saw it on the map. Where is the stuff about the Netherese? I did not expect you to read it right this second. Um,
Shouldn't have made it cost so much.
I didn't make it. That's what it cost.
Damn. I'm not used to it costing that much.
They got the whole, well, you can always shop somewhere else. Oh, no, you can't. So, yeah, it's not there. Well, you look through it, you see the book's only like 64 pages, if that helps your considerations. Because I would need a minute to find it. I don't know where it is. I know I saw it somewhere, but it's not where I thought I saw it. Gotta love it. Or if y'all want to just take a 5, we could just take a 5 while I look for it.
Sure.
Yeah. Fine too.
Alright, let's take a 5, everybody.
That's good with me.
I found it like immediately after I took the break. Like immediately. Oh my god. I guess I can go make my coffee because I got it. So it's
Oh, what happened?
I
What did you
No.
do?
Alright, well, for context, so I'm working the haunted house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a boss who plays a very, very well-known clown because he's been doing it for so long. He's very popular at the park.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, when we're at the haunted house, we say all kinds of random shit off the cuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been making a bit of entertaining people in the many ways that I'm gonna kill the clown.
Uh-oh.
And my new favorite one is I talked to one of the food truck owners and I'm like, "Hey, yo, you got any propane tanks?" And I'm like, I've invented a new game. We're gonna strap the propane tank onto the clown's back and throw flaming darts at it while, while he tries to run away.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm messaging my boss about it, and he loves the joke. He thinks it's hilarious, and he just I brought it up, and he went, "I'm sick," and I sent him two back-to-back gifts. The first one of a cop waggling his finger and saying, "No, you may not," and then the second one of Elmo with the fire in the background going, "Ah,
Yeah.
fire."
All I saw when I heard that was the girl from Mean Girls going, I can't. Sick.
I can't. I'm sick. He would 100% do it like that too. He's hilarious. I love when you get a bunch of weirdos who are into theater and play D&D together because we say the most unhinged shit on the planet. Like, I'll walk up to people and I'll just whenever I get my hands on the sledgehammer, and I'll be like, "Hey, I'm practicing busting out kneecaps. Want to help?" And if they half the time they say no and they're really freaked out and they try to run away from you, and then the other half the time they get really eager and say yes, and then I eyeball their kneecaps and I'm like, no, actually on second thought, they don't look that great to begin with. So you might need those.
Damn.
As long as they get scared or insulted, you've done your job.
Literally.
You okay?
Yeah, I laughed too hard and the asthma came out.
Oh, that sucks.
Your asthma came out.
I say unhinged things
I
all
mean,
the
like,
time.
congratulations, your asthma. Like, I don't know that way.
What the fuck? Your mic is so bad.
I got part of that. But it was hilarious.
What? I said congratulations to your asthma. I didn't know he swung that way.
Are we still on live?
Oops.
Probably.
Probably.
Okay, when we're
I
not
think
on
so.
live, I'll tell y'all something that happened to me this weekend.
Uh-oh.
What a sentence. What a sentence. When this isn't public, I got a story.
I got so many stories. So there was this teenage girl who was sitting by her lonesome this weekend. This is not the story that I'm saving for later, by the way. But there was this teenage girl sitting by herself, and I of course she's a target, so I go to mess with her and immediately realize that she's sad. So I sit with her and I'm like, well, tell the monster what's going on, basically. And she tells me that she came with a guy who then bailed on her to be with his friend to help his friend find a girl,
Oh my gosh.
and then was later seen with his arms around another girl.
Ooh.
And I'm like,
Yikes.
and I befriended her real quick.
Tell
And
me you went and
so,
found this guy.
oh, I did. I did. With my sledgehammer.
Yikes.
And I found out his name. And so
Uh-oh.
I walk straight up to them, and in my creepiest monster voice and as loud as I can, my favorite game is to sneak up behind groups and just walk with them for like however long until they notice I'm there. But with him, I snuck up really quietly into the group, and then I just loudly shouted in his ear, "Hi, Nate!"
Wow.
Damn.
It was hilarious.
Not the name
And
drop.
he about wet himself. And and I just kept walking as if nothing happened, and all I hear from behind me is like, hold wait, hold on, how did she wait, come back here. And I just
How
keep
did she
walking.
know my name?
All right. You guys ready to come back?
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Via, you there? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So,
I love getting revenge.
Sombra, you're there too, right? We're good there? Sombra, you've been hanging out. Oh, oh.
Yep. Sorry.
Okay,
Whoop,
good.
wrong button. Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. All right. All right, Via, go ahead and roll. I
Me roll?
guess. Yeah, you're reading the book fast.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about the book.
Yeah, I bet you did. Just
Between the
roll.
propane tanks and the
Just roll with
children.
your proficiency bonus.
Okay. So that's just a +2? Not like history or anything?
No, because history is like recalling knowledge.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah. Alright. Proficiency bonus. That turns it into a 18.
18. Okay. So um, you find that when you're skimming through, the book starts out with the factual section, and there you learn that the Netherese were people that lived in the Empire of Netheril, and they spoke their own language, which was called Larose. It was similar to a Elvish type of talking, but it's now a dead tongue, and so no one speaks it. Um, and the fact of Netheril is that they had a downfall fate, in which the Empire of Netheril, which originally rose 5,000 years ago, um, ended up falling. There's a lot of details here. I'll just show the players. You guys are. Let's see. Does it give it to you? Cool. So yeah, you guys can see it gives you the Netherese legacy began with the discovery of the Nether Scrolls. Those long golden scrolls taught Netherese arcanists how to wield magic beyond their wildest dreams. It took centuries, but the Netherese ended up mastering this power of the Nether Scrolls and became a ruling class living on great flying cities or taking refuge in remote subterranean lairs. Despite the great power, the Netherines faced a growing threat. Under the heart of the Empire lived spellcasting aberrations called Pheroms. Using their ability to drain magic, the Pherom began to unravel the weave, without which Netheril would collapse into ruin in negative 339 DR. Which, by the way, you are currently in, I think it's 1459, if I recall, for Icewind, or 1389, so one of those two. But yeah, so negative minus 339 DR. 4 years after the fall of Yethrin, the Empire's most powerful arcanist, Karsus, attempted to neutralize the Farum threat by casting a spell of unparalleled power that would enable him to replace Mistral as the god of magic. giving him absolute control over the weave. Mistral countered Karsus at a key moment during the casting of the spell, a feat she could accomplish only by sacrificing herself and tearing the weave. Karsus was slain instantly, and for a time thereafter, most of the creatures of the world were either without magic or simply unable to control it. And without the great magic to keep them aloft, the remaining flying cities of Netheril crashed to the ground, and many arcanists who survived were driven mad. Once magic came back into use, Netherese arcanists could no longer cast their mightiest spells as they had before, forcing them to resort to traditional wizardry. 400 years after Karsus cast his spell, the Netherese Empire was no more crushed by its enemies and undone by its own hubris. And the fact or in the mythical section where mythical stories that came from it, you learn of a lost spire of Netheril that is supposedly buried somewhere in the tundras near Icewind Dale.
Oh boy.
Fun.
At least it's not a complete goose chase.
And Nera wasn't listening to any of that. You just look over and you see her like just polishing her ice pick.
Oh, she
Doesn't
is.
give any kind of a reference point for anything that
Via's gonna like kind of look
anywhere that
over
they might
to.
suspect it had been or something.
Via's gonna kind of like go over to
Oh,
Anira really quick, and in Sylvan will just kind of repeat the last sentence. Out of this empire came many the fearsome monsters, bizarre dungeons, and wondrous magic items found in Faerun today.
So, and Sylvan's just gonna respond. So basically, it's big monsters that we can kill, and lots of pretty magic things.
Yeah,
hopefully, yes.
You
You
didn't
didn't
understand
understand
that.
her.
you didn't understand that it was in Sylvan. Hopefully, and
Yeah,
you know what?
Rock.
Hopefully, yes.
Damn, Brock learning new languages.
Yeah, I guess I didn't understand that. What the hell is she saying?
Yeah,
Why
yes.
does she keep making these strange sounds? I'm
Fearsome
getting frightened.
monsters, very
I
fearsome
just
monsters.
shrug my shoulders.
Doesn't that tickle your fancy?
She's gonna switch to Elven and just be like, mm, I think we can defeat anything that comes our way.
I
Of
don't know
course we
what you
can, but
mean,
why
but
do you keep
good
making all those
attitude.
strange noises at me? I understand this. I speak Elvish.
She's just gonna
Finally,
look
I
at Rock
understand
and
something
then
you said.
she's gonna walk over to Rock and just pat him on the kneecap.
Okay.
Like it's like she would on your shoulder, but she's too
Yeah.
short, so she just pats your kneecap.
It's like probably the opposite of you, and Rock sounds even dumber when he tries to speak Elvish. It's like me, Rock, speak good now.
But yeah. So are you gonna buy the book, or are you just gonna take that info that you got there and leave with it?
I don't know. How much does this book cost? It might be handy.
It was
Gives
64
any kind of
pages.
reference. Which is how many golds?
32.
Yeah, I can buy the book. I'll buy the book.
You sure?
Look,
Oh,
I
yes.
caught up with your measuring system.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could easily just kind of write this down on my notebook. Like we don't.
Ah,
have to
yes,
write
but
How fast do you write?
maybe maybe I want to read it. No, I'll buy it.
Alright,
Rock wants to buy it. He's
I
starting to
guess.
get curious about this ancient Netherese stuff.
Sure.
Maybe I want to read it before I go to bed.
It's a good bedtime story. And then they all died. Yay!
And then they all died.
But yeah, if you guys want to approach the counter again, you can with the book.
Yeah. I'll take the
You
book
know
up to
what?
the
I
counter.
want to take the book
I
this
would buy
time.
this.
Anira's
Would you buy
gonna.
this?
Anira hands Rock her hand. Wait, what?
What? Offers, you mean?
Oh yes, here you go.
Anira's gonna take the book up to the counter and just
Yeah.
in her sweetest common voice be like, "Sir, I want my book."
Okay, well, we can make sure you get the book. Let's see what the book is.
She
I lean down
she
to
puts
Via
it
and
on the
with
counter,
So,
What?
once
I
again,
lean,
go
and she
through.
I
like
lean down to
bats like the
sorry.
most innocent eyes that she possibly can.
She'll go through the book and see the page. Oh, it's 64 pages. It will be 30 gold.
Well, I don't have that much.
Well, then you don't have a
Would
book.
you would you would you
You should know, if you haven't pictured it yet, it's that stern library woman that wears the tight bun and does not care about kids. And does not...
Well, you
It's
I
gonna
was
be
just
like,
gonna lean down to Via and be like, it looks like she's playing at the ice baby roll.
I think so.
and Nira's gonna look at the kind lady and be like, well, it could get for 25.
You can roll persuasion, but do it with disadvantage.
It
Well,
had
it's
to happen
custom
at some
kids.
point. What is my modifier? Where did my character sheet go? Oh, there it is. With disadvantage, I got a 14.
She'll lean over the counter. 31 gold.
Oh, oh no.
27.
32.
Can I attempt to roll
Negotiations
persuasion
going
again?
backwards.
If you want to. Still disadvantage.
This is bad.
I got an 18 with disadvantage that time.
I'm not allowed to go higher than 32, so again, I will offer for 30. Would you like to keep your games, or would you like to get the book?
I'll just buy it for 30 in there. It's okay.
Are you just
Anira
putting 30 gold
frowns
on
like
the?
a defeated child.
Are you just putting 30 gold on the counter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just put my 30 gold on the counter and I'll say thank you very much. Sorry for the trouble.
Not a problem. It's a swindler's town. Beware of the Swindler's Act. And she'll just go back to what she was doing behind the counter.
Anira's gonna glare at her and then turn to Via and say, in Sylvan, dear, where was that book you wanted?
Oh no.
She'll respond back in Sylvan, just gonna be like, she doesn't really understand immediately. She just like kind of responds like, "Oh, yeah, it was over there."
Are you,
I'm sorry, what was it you said? I missed.
Oh, she didn't really understand what the undertone of that was, so she just kind of like immediately just kind of was like, "Oh, it was over there."
are you talking about the book that you were gonna buy but decided not to?
The Icewind, yeah, that was like
Yeah.
150 gold.
It's behind the counter with the lady. You told her
Mm.
she can put it away.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm going to turn to Rock. Be like, hey, Rock, can you go accidentally, in Elvish this time, can you go accidentally bump into a shelf and knock it over?
Her eyes are gonna dart up, and in Elvish she's gonna say, "Or you could leave my library."
Heard it. There's no way she heard me.
Rock
Th-
will
There's
just shake his head and
there's
say, "No, I can't.
there's no
I can't
volume
help
in
with that
this
kind of
library
thing."
other than y'all, and you did not leave the counter. You didn't say you left the counter.
Did say I walked away with Rock.
You guys walked away.
I took a few steps away with Rock, yeah.
Sure. Either way, I can't help. I'm not. Rock's gonna be like, no, I can't take part in that sort of thing. I won't condemn you for your actions, but
And Nira's gonna roll her eyes and just leave.
Alright. If y'all had stepped away, then yeah, she wouldn't have said that.
Okay, well then she
reveal, though.
didn't leave. And then she's gonna turn to Via. Via? And this time in Sylvan. She's going to whisper. Do you want the book or not?
She's
I
just
don't
gonna
like the way you're questioning me like this. But I
the
mean,
lady
I did kind
is
of want
gonna
the book.
say, please stop singing in the library. I don't know what you're saying, your words are strange, but none of that.
She's gonna say some very not so friendly words to her in Sylvan.
She's gonna like try to hold down her reaction because like she knows that she can't understand it, but like she's just kind of like gets a little like tense at that.
She's definitely hard staring as she just starts singing more. Because that's all she sees is her singing
And
weird
singing
words.
aggressively too.
The whole party can witness this lady just staring at Anira, no longer working on her tasks. I believe you all have your books. I believe your business is done.
In Sylvan, I'm. You know what? Actually, DM, real quick, how heavy was that book?
Probably about 4 pounds, 5 pounds. I don't know how heavy books are per page.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna very like quietly, even though she can't understand, I'm still gonna quietly sing like, Anira, I need you to be a nuisance.
And Nira just grins, and then she jumps up on the counter and starts yelling at the lady in Sylvan, so she's just singing louder.
Thea's gonna kind of like.
Listen here, you old little
Way.
bag of wrinkles. I get that you don't like kids, but if you have an issue with me, you could take it up with me personally. And I think, and she's just singing all of this very beautifully, by the way.
She's just gonna be staring at y'all, and she's just gonna ring a bell that's behind the counter, and a door to the side's gonna open, and you're gonna see this big, buff dude just walk out and head straight for Anira.
Oh no.
She's gonna start yelling at him in Sylvan.
Oh, no.
And then in Sylvan, she's gonna yell, Via up, you better hurry up.
Okay, yeah.
It's time
at
for
this
you all
point,
to leave, I believe.
Yeah, the thing is, while they were distracted with Anira, and like purely Anira, Via's gonna kind of like duck away, and then she's gonna cast Mage Hand and attempt to do a stealth check, I assume, in order to go ahead and, or sleight of hand, actually, to grab that book.
You're gonna grab the book on the top of a stack of books next to the librarian. That's literally next to her.
She's busy with Anira. And
Yeah.
she's like, it's
I
like
don't know if
Mage
I'd call
Hand.
her busy. She called someone else in and said you should leave.
Well,
But
she's gonna pick up. I'm sure there are books on the counter, right?
I'll let you do a stealth check.
Are there books on the counter?
Nat 20!
Oh!
All right.
I want to throw a book at the old lady's head.
That's definitely gonna cause her attention.
The big buff
We
guy.
might be bailing Anira out
as
later.
soon as you
I'm
pick
gonna
up,
look at you.
as soon as you pick up the book, the big buff guy is just going to completely block your view with her and just reach to grab you.
I am going to flash step away from him.
He's just gonna grunt as you disappear and go from it.
And then I'm gonna chuck the book at the lady's head.
I'm assuming I grabbed the book, because with the nat 20, right?
Yeah, and that's when you grabbed the book, and she rolled a 18 on the deck, so she's going to duck underneath the book that Anira threw. And yes, I would
Yeah.
say that you grabbed your book.
Yeah, so Via's just
Vi-
gonna quickly kind of sneakily put it into the bag of holding, and then and then after she's done with that, and it's like securely, like nothing, nothing looks suspicious on her end, she'll just kind of like move over and just be like, okay, Nira, I think that's enough. We should really go.
I give you a bag
in
of holding,
building?
and the first thing
Alright,
you do
Anira
is
is going to
the book.
run out of the building.
Oh my god. And she's just gonna like bow for a second and be like, I'm so sorry, and then she'll just go and rush out after Anira.
She'll look around at the counter as they're leaving, and there's still some party members inside, and she'll just say, "Hey, there's a book missing. Stop them!" And the big guy's gonna turn toward the rest of the party still in the library.
You guys should
I'm
run.
just leaving. I'm just on my way out. I'm already walking out when he
I mean,
starts.
if we're gonna go continuity, Lily's pretty slow right now.
Feeling's legal, let's go!
Yeah, I think Sombra would not have noticed that whole stealthy business with a natural 20. So once everyone starts leaving, she probably would have just
left.
walked out with
Yeah.
them too.
Oh,
Yeah,
What
like
the
she's
hell
just
is
like
going on?
she just saw them like talking to each other, but I don't think Sombra would have assumed any foul play because she thinks that Via doesn't really have it in her to do to perform crime.
As you guys are all leaving and get past the doorway, the big guy's gonna stop at the doorway and just stare at y'all leaving.
Yeah, I think we're all. I'll
Via's
lean over
not
to
looking
Somber and
back.
I'll
She's
say,
just
"You
like
see?"
running along with like Anira. She's like laughing a little bit, like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that.
You see, Sombra, this is just further proof. Every time that little one starts singing, danger is about to happen.
I agree 100%. We need to keep an eye on the short ones.
Just be
You know,
careful when they start
Short
singing
one?
at each other.
And in
It's
my
always
hometown,
chaos with the singing.
there was a saying that the reason short people are so evil is because they're closer to the nine hells. I think we need to keep
Yeah! I
I think
approve
that's
this
true.
message.
I'm not even short, I'm just sitting.
Lily is just gonna shake her head and look up at the guy and say, "What do you want?"
How tall is Via?
Look at what guy and say what you want.
6'2" or something.
You said that they stopped us, right? Oh,
Oh
he
yeah,
No,
might
fine,
be
Via's
after
same
you
height
guys-
as me.
After you guys got
Oh.
out of the library, he stops at the doorway and just watches y'all leaving. Once you're outside, you've successfully
Oh.
stolen, and that's legal.
Gotcha. Okay.
It is legal. It is in fact legal.
I hate this. I hate this place, by the way. I super hate this place.
I don't like it either.
The
At
sooner we
all.
get out the bed, the better.
So yeah, y'all
Well, if we've got the books,
Maybe
we
for
have
the
no more
worst
reason
version
to
of
be in this
myself.
town.
y'all
We can
did.
Yeah,
leave
this
right
town
now.
has corrupted our
Alright,
goat girl.
Get out of here. The good? Oh god! That
And she was a
was
college
something.
student in debt. Literally, what were you expecting, anyways? if she could get a college textbook by stealing it, she would. Come on now.
I guess that's
I
fair.
mean-
I've been there.
So as you guys are exiting this library, excited from your stuff, I need a perception check from Via and a perception check from Anira.
Do I get advantage because chat's looking over my stuff? I'm assuming we're stealing, right? Because I'm gonna attempt to be stolen. Chat's on the lookout.
Would he be on the lookout after you threw a book at a lady's head and was running out of a library?
I mean, I got 21.
I mean, I told him to stay on watch for my stuff.
He watched your stuff, that's for sure.
He's in my backpack.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. You get that advantage because of him.
Actually, he does have blind sight of 10 feet, if that does anything. Does
Nope.
it? Okay, it doesn't.
It's
Alright.
daytime.
Perception is... Okay, so that's a 16.
Alright. And Anira, how'd you do?
I got 21.
Alright. So, Anira, your excitement, you were a little vigilant and you saw a couple people that were walking by, but you saw One was trailing behind another, and as the front one passed by Via, you noticed that he had his hand kind of like going toward a bag, and so you would have been able to pull your bag closer yourself to prevent that. But
And I'm gonna shout loudly,
Via,
Via!
you would have felt
Oh.
a tug on your bag uh, before, as they and as Anira yells, they would start running.
She's gonna look into the bag that was tugged on. Was it the one with chat in it or the one with the book in it?
It was the one that had chat in it, but they took it from a front pocket, not the main pocket he's in.
Okay.
They
I
took
wasn't even
your
aware that
two
the backpack had
daggers.
it. Ah, damn.
Oh no.
Alright.
Let's
They-
get out of here.
They got a nat 20 on the steel
God damn.
and beat your 16. But yeah, you guys
Alright.
can make your way out of the town now.
Yeah.
You just had to get
Yeah.
one
That was
last
fine.
theft in.
Y'all were distracted,
Yeah.
and people are stealing everywhere. Look at you.
I wonder how long it would be to like have somebody pickpocket you, and then you pretty much just like this whole chain of everybody pickpocketing it on until it comes back to you.
Honestly, though.
It's this town's version of trickle down economics.
Oh my gosh.
It's alright if you get stolen
like-
from, just steal from the next guy, and then he'll steal from
Like
the
a-
other guy. And then
like
he'll
a
I
game
mean,
of
that's what we
telephone.
did the first night.
Yeah.
Via was corrupted long before today.
Yeah, you called the warlock the good girl. That's
Look,
funny.
is it really
Um,
corrupt? If it really is it really corrupt if it's legal? Like, come on, guys.
And didn't she
No,
like?
I guess not.
Wasn't it your dagger that she replaced?
It's all well. Y'all lost. She lost those two daggers, but you guys make your way out of east. Let me switch it to this music. Though everything just hard stop. That was cool. But yep, you guys make your way out of East Haven and begin heading down the road. It is still pretty early after all the shops and all that. I'd say it's probably only about 11ish. So you got a couple
Yeah.
hours of twilight. Let me see what the distance is. Like the time for what town are y'all going to?
Bryn
Shander.
Bryn Shander next. I
Bryn
think.
Shander.
Pretty
That
far.
is the
Big town.
yellow line. That can't be
I
right.
don't see a yellow line.
No, this is. I have like a distance.
Oh, there
map.
it is.
No, it can't possibly be there. I have a distance map that I'm looking at. That doesn't make any sense. That can't be the right amount. Oh, it's underneath. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so this hike will take about 7.5 hours to get all the way to Bryn Shander. So, if it's 11, then you'll get there. Well, presumably about 8, but we'll see. Cause anything you
Yeah.
guys want to discuss or do on your way as you are walking through the trailed snow?
I'm gonna. Via now officially has Anira's approval, so she's gonna hang back with Via.
Via's gonna kind of be floating along and like also kind of reading the book as she's like following.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Rock
Doing-
and Anira's gonna look at Rock. Rock will fix you yet.
I'm just gonna shrug and be like, I don't know what to fix. I'm not as powerful as apparently you think I am.
I disagree.
But look at this, and he's just reading his book about the Netherese and probably giving fun facts about the Netherese as we're walking. Like, oh, it says here that they were an ancient society. Oh, and powerful magics they had. Just keeps like listing random Netherese facts.
Anira doesn't. And while her tribe does enjoy intellectual knowledge and stuff, that's never been Anira's strong suit. So she's just ignoring and rolling her eyes at the readers, and is gonna keep an eye out on the hike for any animals to hunt.
Ah, cool. Yeah, roll survival. Does anyone else want to look for anything else while y'all are walking?
Lily probably would.
17.
Okay. With a 17, I'd say you would easily be able to find at least two rabbits. There'd be a fox along the way. You'd probably hear some loud stomps further into the woods of other creatures that you decide to stay away from while you're walking. You'd probably see a bunch of birds like crows and stuff flying over top.
I want to catch a couple the rabbits and the fox.
Okay, both rabbits and the fox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'll let one of the rabbits be with the 17-year-old, but for the other two, roll two more survivals, one for each hunt.
I got a dirty 20 for my survival.
And what are you looking for?
I'm hunting.
You're hunting as well?
Yes.
I
Uh,
got a 9 and a dirty 20.
9 and a dirty 20. Uh, the 9 would be that the other bunny hops away before you're able to get to it. It ran off after you managed to grab the first one. And a little ways later, you find that fox, and you were, with a good roll, you were able to take that fox down. And are you gonna take time to skin it and stuff, or are you just gonna carry the carcass like on a rope?
Um, I'll go ahead and skin them both.
Okay. Another survival check. For Lily, when you were hunting, you would find a handful of squirrels on your side. You'd find some rabbits as well, and I'd say that you even saw some of the bigger birds like owls.
Okay.
16.
I'm gonna go for the bigger birds.
You can go for the bigger birds. All right.
Kill the
Yeah,
owl.
I'll let the first survival check be for one of the owls, but go ahead and roll another survival check to catch another owl. As for, it would have taken a few minutes for you to sit there and get the the pelts and the meat off of that um, creature, but you would be able to do it pretty well with the 16. So I'd say that you got, let's see, a fox, a little smaller, probably like three 5x5s of pelt squares, and I'd say a good like 6 pounds of fox meat. And from the rabbit, you'd probably get like one 5x5 pelt square, and I'd probably say like 2 pounds of meat.
So I got a total of 7 pounds of meat and 2 things of leather.
Four, four
4 things of
5x5s
leather.
of leather. Well, you should put pelts because those have fur on it. They're different.
5 pelts and 7 pounds of meat. At some point around halfway through the hike, she's gonna look at the group and be like, I'm hungry.
Well, hold on. Let me give Lily a chance to finish
Oh,
hers.
yeah, sorry.
You're fine.
Main character over here.
I rolled it.
No.
With my 4 in survival, I got an 18.
18. Alright, you would have easily gotten the second owl, and with both of the. Are you gonna pluck the feathers and get the meat off of it, or?
Yes. And I rolled you said survival?
Yeah, it's survival to do it.
Okay, I rolled an 11 for the first one, so 15, and I rolled a 12
Okay,
next time.
11 and a 12. You were
Yeah.
easily able to get the feathers off of them. You got a good, like, 100 feathers at this point. They're all snow white, other than the bit of red from the blood that came from your shot that would have taken the owl down. But as for the meats, the carving wasn't like super, so it wouldn't be. It's definitely not in like sellable condition. But you got a good like 4 pounds of meat per bird.
Okay, so 8 pounds total.
Yeah, and 100
Okay.
feathers. Some of the feathers, I'd say about 20 feathers would be bloodstained.
So 80 white feathers, 20 bloodstained feathers.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Anyone else doing anything else?
No, just over here.
Hey, Sombra, it says here that these Netherese were fair-skinned and dark-haired. I wonder if there was any ancient ancestors of mine. I'm just continuing with the Netherese fun facts.
Yeah, she's just humoring you and asking you questions to carry it along. Is there
Oh,
like
I
a
don't
pop
know.
up? Is there like a pop up section?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look. I never owned a book before. This is great.
You've never.
Well, I've read them. I just never owned one myself.
Oh, okay. My apologies. This is an exciting day for you. I'm glad I could be here for it. Be here to share this moment with you.
I hope they come back with something to eat.
You like my compass?
That's perfect.
I'm gonna take one of those pounds of meat and toss it over to Nyx, so she can have something to eat.
I think
And then
Nyx
we
is just
can
gonna
cook.
start chomping on that bird meat.
Yeah.
Anira asked the group if they want to stop and cook food.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Anira's going to come over here
If
and
it
immediately start unpacking her bag
if it
because
if it helps, you guys would have been hiking for about 5 hours at this point. So it would be
Yeah.
about 4, where it starts to get a little dark due to the snow and tundra. So if you
You
want
said
to
it was
start,
That's
like a
better for.
7 hour trip. You said.
yeah, you guys still have another 3.5 hours.
Oh, we better eat
Dang.
before it gets too nasty. I'll go gather some wood from like the trees and shrubs and stuff, whatever I can find.
I guess.
and you just see Anira start pulling out like pots and pans and cookware and y'all like stuff you have no idea that she knows how to use.
Are you guys setting up camp or anything, or?
I don't
think just
know if
like
we're taking a break per se, but I think Sombra's just gonna like stand on this rock or whatever, just kind of keep a lookout while everyone might be, I don't know,
Doing whatever.
doing their own like chores, I guess.
Let me get a survival from Rock.
Sure. Wood gathering. Where's my survival? I'm
I
pretty
feel like
good at
anything that a
surviving.
Boy Scout would do would get a survival check. So.
Sure. Got a 24.
Man found a tree that had just a bunch of like really loose branches with like the pine side, so you got that nice what's it called? Tendril? No, tender. Um,
You found the firewood tree.
yeah.
Is there
And you're able to get
something
like
on your
there's like a bunch of like branches and stuff on the ground for you to grab and bundle together all at once.
Yeah, I'll grab big handfuls of it and pull it out here so we can start
Hmm.
lighting it up.
Yeah, good roll. You found the lucky tree.
The lucky tree. Look, I found wood. All right, let's make a fire so we can cook some of this meat before we move on. Anyone have an easy way, or are we trying to rub some of these sticks together?
Yeah, I guess I'll let you rub the sticks before I give you the flame.
Well, someone's got a tinder box, so I could probably ignite the fire pretty
Yeah.
quick. But yeah, I guess for the most part, while the food's being cooked, I suppose. Yeah, someone just wants to keep her head on a swivel out here. We kind of had firsthand experience just how dangerous this place can be.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anira throws some snow in the pot to start boiling water.
All right, Rock, are you just gonna rub sticks together, or like what's the plan here, guys?
I'll probably use the tinder box. I mean, unless Via
Yeah.
has like a firebolt or something, they could just cast and light it.
Yeah, Sombra had a tinder box, and she'll help ignite that fire.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you guys can use the tinderbox to light. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we'll light up a fire. Get it burning nice and hot so we get those good coals right away and get a cooking fire
I'm just
going.
gonna say that you know how to use your tinderbox, you know how you've had it. So there is your fire.
Lily is gonna put some of the meat on sticks as like kebabs.
Anira's gonna
Yeah.
start cooking like a whole meal.
Okay.
I have the cooking ability.
I didn't say you didn't. I said okay.
You just see her like full chefing it around the campfire.
Nice.
And it'll take her about, I'm gonna say 30 minutes to make enough food for everyone.
Okay. Oh, I have it.
Yeah.
Let's see, Anira, you have. I think you have the thing I think you're doing. No? You're just making food. Okay. Roll survival to see how well you cook the food.
I don't know what you thought I was doing. I'm not trying to poison nobody.
I thought you had the chef feat for a second for some reason,
No,
but you don't have any feats.
no.
I rolled earlier, by the way, after I said I was
Don't
making
have
kebab.
any feet, man.
Oh,
Doesn't have any
this
feet.
is gonna be great. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh
What the hell's
joy.
she be
Well,
walking
Lily
on if she
rolled.
don't have any feet?
Lily Lily rolled a 6, well, a 12 plus 4, so 16 in survival for her kebabs.
Okay, 16's pretty good. Sorry, Anira, what was that you rolled again?
A nat 1.
Okay. Um, Anira, you put snow right into that pot and you began boiling it, and you just immediately, with that first batch of boiled water, you just started cooking the meat right into it, not realizing that snow cooked once is dangerous.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you're gonna. How much are you cooking in that boiled pot of yours?
I'm gonna say about 2 pounds is enough for everyone.
Okay, you will fully cook
Lily also,
two
sorry, go
pounds.
ahead.
I was gonna say you fully cook those 2 pounds in that that pot of water that you've been boiling from the one batch of snow. Lily, you did the kebabs, right? For like 1 pound of your meat, right?
No, I did 2 pounds of the wolf meat so that I could get it used because it's the older meat.
Man.
Um,
On one kebab? Is the kebab a sword?
2 pounds
Because
sticks.
kebab.
There's sticks. There's sticks.
kebabs usually weigh like 8 ounces.
I use sticks to make kebab.
Oh, you're making multiple
Plural.
Multiple.
kebabs. Okay, sorry. I was like,
Multiple
one
kebab.
kebab with 2 pounds of meat? I was like, that's not.
Anira is going to hand the stew that she worked really hard on to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rock will just eat it. I don't think he has a problem.
that's fine, okay.
Oh, thank you.
It
Excellent.
it tastes it tastes pretty decent, pretty plain. There's no spices or nothing, but it's cooked.
It's food.
Yeah.
Cooked.
With Lily's innate survival skills and knowledge, because she grew up in the wilderness,
Uh huh.
would she know that cooking it in snow that hasn't been decontaminated would make her sick?
Let's see. You're
This is
asking.
normal practice in my tribe.
Would Lily know? I think Lily would have an idea, but you also cooked your own kebabs, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So she's gonna give the bowl to Nyx, and Nyx is gonna probably turn her head up at it.
Yeah, Nyx is gonna smell it and just kind of whine and not eat it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um. So
Via, Sombra, and I imagine Alara would grab some because I don't think she would have known. So Via and Sombra, you're gonna grab some of the stew.
No,
Yeah, I guess
Sombra
so.
was intentionally waiting to be the last one just so that way, someone's keeping watch, I guess,
Okay.
and then she was gonna eat afterwards once everyone, at least a few other people did. So
Alright.
I'm
And
guessing
Lily.
she's probably going to watch this happen.
Okay.
Anira wants to try a kebab too, so she gets
Yeah, I was gonna
only
say.
some stew and a kebab.
I was gonna say, Lily, are you handing out the kebabs or?
yes, I will share with whoever wants them.
All right.
Um.
Who all's grabbing the kebab?
Oh, I would have a kebab.
Okay. I think.
I
I
think
don't
Dip
Sombra
know.
it
would
in
have
my
one of
stew.
those, mostly
With
because she's afraid of
What,
Anira.
what,
with Lara? I don't know if Lara would.
I
Would
feel
Lara
like
go?
Laura, being a ranger, would probably have a hint
Yeah,
as
probably.
well.
Yeah, they're probably both. Okay, so Lara has a bit of both. Rock has some both. Lily only has the kebab. Nyx only has the kebab. Anira has both. Via, you're gonna have both. You said.
I guess, yeah.
All right, and I'll say that Chet will only have the kebab and won't touch the stew either. So shortly after everyone drinks the stew part and eats part of the meat, y'all start to feel a little queasy. I'm gonna have everyone roll a con save that had the stew.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Any chance my advantage against disease would come in handy here?
Yes.
Awesome.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got an 11.
I got an 18.
18, 11. Oh, Laura. D20. 5. And Lily, you had some of the stew, right? What was yours?
I did not have any stew.
You did not have any stew. Alright, so we got a 20. I'm sorry, we have an 18, an 18, an 11, and a 5. Anira, even though you believed that that is exactly how they did it back in your tribe, something must have went wrong because you gained one exhaustion point, and same as Lara, as both of your stomachs become very upset. It seems Roth and I'm sorry, Rolk and Via have had worse.
That was good stew.
I mean, Via did willingly take a bite of human stew, so.
Yeah.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had the
I
stew.
missed that
You
part.
Yeah,
had
she had the
You
You
were
stew.
not
missed, you missed
there.
the part where we found out it was humans, but you ate the stew too.
I'm
I
just
only
She
had
saying,
the
when
you
you were
know,
broth.
here.
I didn't have any of the meat.
I'm just saying,
I
you know,
guess,
she
yeah.
is a satyr, so
Broth
like,
made from humans.
Sombra, can you roll me perception?
Uh-oh.
12. All right. Sombra, the only thing that seems to stick out to you is that you see an elven woman seemingly climb out of the tree and land on top of this tall, 10-foot high boulder rock here, and is just looking down at the party. As she lands her feet, you guys hear some twigs snap as you see on either side of her looks to be a displacer beast in a crouched pouncing position.
I want to ready my action.
That's fine. You got Sabra. You notice that you can say something before people notice.
Oh, okay, so like I see her before she before anyone else does, I guess.
Yeah, you see her land, and you notice her before those beasts come out.
Okay. Well, it's like as soon as she lands, I'm guessing she's taking something of a like a pouncing posture as well, like she's ready to go on the attack. So once Silver sees it, she's going to like draw her sword, and she's going to just announce loudly, mostly to get everybody else's attention. She's just going to be like, no, like hold there.
She's gonna have her. She would have her longbow in her hand, but she's got that like Vegeta stance, looking down below her nose, keeping her head up.
Not the Vegeta.
Almost disgusted with the
God.
group in front of her.
Silver's just like, yeah, I too am standing on a rock.
Lily
I am king of
here's
the
that there's
rock.
a possible threat. She's gonna whirl around with her bow at the ready.
It would have been when Sombra called it out that the two beasts would have made their appearance as you all readied up. And we can roll initiative.
Oh boy.
I readied an action for when the beasts lunge at my friends.
Well, I don't think you had the opportunity to do, did you?
He said I could.
Yeah, you can roll the action, it's fine. I mean, it only affects it if they beat your roll.
Yep.
What is their plus?
Oh wait, no, I forgot to do my initiative. Oops.
Alright, but just for the sake of it, How long would you say we've been around the campsite?
I'd say it's been a solid like 45 minutes.
So not like an hour?
No, I mean y'all cooked your thing and you ate it. Takes about 40-45 minutes to do all that, I'd say.
Yeah.
Mm,
If you want to include the time before the campfire was lit, then yes, probably over an hour because there's time getting the wood and stuff.
mm.
I'll put her
All
stats
right,
in
this. How did you get a 6.1, Lily?
Because I have to share with Nyx.
Oh,
here. Yeah, we've been doing the point one for this for a while.
I missed that.
That's all she needs.
It's all about your observation.
Yeah, that's not a thing. Got a
This isn't
2 in
good.
that.
This is not good. Oh.
Everything good?
Oh, we'll see.
Okay.
My charger for my computer is not charging my computer.
Is it plugged in all the way? I know that's annoying to hear, but
It,
is it?
no, it is. I checked all of the different areas where it might unplug. And it is, and it's still not charging.
Alright. Well, then that sucks. Um, well, if we lose you, then we'll just hold the fight, I guess.
I still have a good amount of percentage on my laptop. I'm more worried about the fact that I have to work.
Oh, like real world problems. Yeah, I guess that's. uh,
Oh, but no, I have 64% right now. Oh, crap.
all right. Looks like she's gonna start, and then Via will be next. So let me put battle music instead of this music. And what do y'all think of the snow map right now?
It's very good. I like it.
I like the snow.
Well, that's not the one I wanted.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
Wonderland.
But alright, so she gets to start, and she's just
In the
going to ready
meadow
her bow as
of
everyone gets ready
Wonderland.
for their fight, and she just aims at the other ranger in front of her. Lily does a. Lily does an 11 hit.
It does not.
Alright, the arrow flies behind you and falls into the fire pit. Via,
Awesome.
you are up.
Okay.
The song's not playing.
Jeez. All right. First off, putting my dragon right there, and then me am going to Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Why isn't. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with this song because the other two aren't loading. But yeah, you can go with your Eldritch Blast. This is not the mood I wanted.
Okay. How much for magic?
I'll do this one.
Is so that is
That
a
one's not playing
16
either.
to hit.
16 does not hit.
Oh no. Okay. All right. In that case, I'm going to do a tactical getting the fuck over here, and ending my turn.
Tactical, no thank you.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Alright. What about chat? Same thing? Just went with you?
Yeah, same thing.
Alright, Anira, you are up.
Anira is going. Let's see.
I'm gonna try refreshing this. Hopefully it doesn't mess things up.
Where's my measure? That works. Okay. Alright, Anira is going to come to here and swing on this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 does hit.
feel like the way you said that means it hit just barely.
You
Um.
are able. You're 10 feet away. You have to get a little closer.
Oh, my bad. Is that better?
Yep.
Um. Alright, and I'm also gonna go ahead and use Flurry of Blows on this.
Okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and do your first swing? Because this is with your comma, right?
Nat 20.
Okay. So the first swing was a nat 20 on with your comma.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you get lined up and ready for a nice like head stab with your comma, and when you go to swing at this beast, it just seems to go through it, almost like it's an illusion. And as you find yourself stumbling for a moment, doing a pounce attack is the real displacer beast from behind it.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Who's going to jump forward and slap you with a tentacle if a nat 20 hits.
You son of a bitch. I'm pretty sure Nat 20 hits.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah.
That's gonna. So the impact alone is going to cause 16 bludgeoning damage, but there's also spikes on it, so as it hits you, you also get 9 piercing damage on top of the 16
Oh,
bludgeoning.
well, I'm down.
That can't
Oh,
be
no.
right. You have 4. Oh,
I have 24.
yes, you do. What a hit. Nat 20s are lethal. I'll switch their spots. I made the wrong token, the turn order token. That's gonna go up there. No, it's gonna go. Just
That's
ignore
wrong.
it.
I'm not dead. I'm just down.
Yes, you're dramatic.
You're just laying on the ground bleeding, making death saving throws. You're not dead yet.
Sombra, it is your turn.
Okay, everything got really fast. So Sombra's gonna go 5, 10 feet over here, and she's going to bonus action cast Hexblade's Curse on the I'm guessing the Displacer Beast Master. And then she's gonna fire off an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it. You said you're gonna put a curse on her, the hex?
Hexblades. And that's a 22.
22 definitely hits.
Heck yeah. So first things first, damage. 1 plus 2 for my proficiency bonus for the Hexblade's Curse, so 3 total.
Okay.
And then with my Eldritch Invocation, I have Grasp of Hadar, so I yank her 10 feet in a straight line closer to me.
Is there a save for that, or that just happens?
No, it just happens.
Alright. That would be 10 feet towards you. Would be here. That's also going to be a 10-foot drop, so that'll be 2 fall damage. And with 2 separate damages, I gotta make a roll. And the other displacer beast kind of like blinks for a second before going non-existent, leaving you with just the one. Here, let me go ahead and put him in the turn order and change that.
I think with that, I doing the math. I think the closest I can get is to like right here. So I'm just gonna use the rest of my movement to move up, pick up my shield, and prepare herself, I guess, for a nice trip to Pain City.
Okay. With that, it becomes Rolk's turn.
I rolled a 5.
And Lara?
Rolled a 5 for what?
Initiative.
You put 10.
It says 5 on my turn order thing. Shouldn't be my turn.
I also
Says-
see 5. I see
Oh,
Laura.
for some reason
Mhm.
you were in there twice. Sorry. Who else isn't here twice? Anyone?
No.
No. All right, Lara. Oh, then it's Lara's turn. So Lara's just going to ready her bow. Obviously, what else will she do? Readies her longbow and shoots it off at the tamer, and that is an 18, 23 total. So that's gonna hit. So 1d8 plus 3. And that is going to be 6 damage. She would have Hunter's marked. Let me actually add that. So let me add a 1d6 because I almost forgot to do that, which she definitely would have done. making it 8 damage total as this arrow embeds into the side of the tamer. Lily, you are up. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Okay.
You share an initiative spot. What's your dex?
My dex
Mhm.
is 17, so
17.
3
So it's
plus
higher.
3.
Yeah, it's higher. Oops.
Okay.
Oops. Oops. Twice. That's not cool. There we go. And then.
Is it her turn?
Yeah, it's still her turn. I just accidentally removed Nyx from the order. So Lily,
Wait,
go ahead.
I'm confused.
It's your turn, Lily.
Oh,
I was just
okay.
making sure because you tied with the beast, but you have a higher dex.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
So I am going to. Sorry. Just shoot a plain old arrow,
Okay.
and I can't. I'm still sorry. I got a dirty 20 for that. Does that hit?
It's gonna hit.
Okay, and then 1d8 plus 5. And then I'm also, Nyx is going to add her
Fire.
firepower, which is,
I believe another
had,
1d6, right?
let me see. Um,
You are a Dream
yes,
Warden.
yes, 1d6. So, I got, for my 1d8, I got a 6 plus the 5 bonus, so 11,
11
plus
damage.
11 plus the 2 fire damage.
Alright, so 13 damage altogether. As your arrow makes its impact, the fire just sears around the wound, making it stop bleeding but causing this large burn mark on her side. Anything else?
Um, I believe Nyx is able to attack as well. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Should be able to, yeah. It's on turn.
Attack
Action.
here. And that would be.
You use a dodge action unless you use your bonus action on your turn to command it to take a different action. So it takes your bonus action to make him attack. I don't think you use your bonus action, so it should be
I
fine.
didn't. So yeah, okay. And then I roll a 1d6.
Well, you gotta hit first.
Right.
1d20 plus
Okay.
3.
10
13?
plus 3. Yeah, 13.
13
Probably
does
doesn't
not
hit.
hit, no.
Dang, okay.
So he
Never
runs
mind then.
forward to bite at her, but she just kind of like moves her leg away without much effort.
That will be the end of our turn.
This beast is going to walk right on top of Anira to do a tentacle attack on Sombra.
Damn. Yeah, this
Sombra
fucking mirror.
does a 10 hit.
So close,
I know,
but
right?
no.
Yeah. The
Got
second
me nervous there.
the second tentacle is gonna reach around the tamer and hit or go for Nyx because it's got the range for it, and that is 14. Does 14 hit Nyx? No, his AC is 14 plus your proficiency bonus, so
Okay, yeah, no, I was getting ready to try. Sorry.
2 misses. He's gonna keep standing over Anira because she's down and he's a cat. Rolk, you're up.
Okay, I will probably move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess I can get to about here. And I will cast a healing word on Anira. I'll give her one of my second level spell slots, I guess.
Alright. 2d8 plus
And
4, I believe.
2d4.
You're doing this while the
Healing,
cat is standing on top of me.
yeah, healing word.
2d4 plus 4.
Yeah, so
9
9
health. So Anira, you wake up.
AC.
You wake up with your full senses again, you're still got that bit of exhaustion, but you wake up and you just see like the underbelly of this beast on top of you.
Well, I'm
It's
gonna
my
just stay the fuck still for the moment.
it's my bonus action. I'll use action to attack, I guess, with my crossbow.
Uh oh yeah, because
Or
you're war. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
I was like, I don't think you could do that.
it's yeah,
Going for the tamer, right?
the
All
the
right.
tamer
A
newer
15
pixel fire.
misses.
Okay, then that will end me.
That's one way to put it. The tamer's gonna just look at the group and just ready her arrow and aim it right at Rolk. Of course, it'll be at disadvantage because of Nyx being next to her, but does a I rolled the same thing. I believe her plus is yeah, does a dirty 20 hit.
It does.
All right. Yeah, I rolled two 14s on the die, so I was like, well, there, it's gonna hit. It's only gonna be 5 damage though, minimal damage.
Okay.
This,
Right.
I imagine this arrow would just kind of like skid by you as she was actively still dodging the bite attack from Nyx. Via Europe.
Yay! Okay, Alright, I guess I will be doing another fucking Eldritch Blast on that woman.
Go for it.
Okay. That is a 17.
17 is gonna hit.
Oh, okay, wow. Alright. Okay, let me grab my 1d10. Alright, so that's 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Your Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast definitely gets a nice solid hits, leaving a blackened mark on her armor, but she stays standing. Anything else?
Don't think I can, so no.
All right. Chat doing anything?
No.
Anira, what are you doing?
Well, the only thing I can do is really slice up the underbelly of this beast.
Okay. Attacking from the ground will be disadvantage. Because you're technically attacking prone.
It's still a 18.
18 does it. Go ahead and do your damage.
Ugh. Plus. Oh, I'm rolling the wrong die. What am I doing? Uh, that'll be 8 damage.
All right. Good amount of damage to the beast.
And then for my bonus attack, or my bonus action, I'm going to punch it.
Go for it.
Since this is a new turn, can Nyx infuse her fire into that common attack?
Yeah. Oh, the comma? The one that just happened, or the punch that's about to happen?
The comet has to be a weapon, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you can do it. Go ahead and add the 1d6. We'll say that the comma was fire fused.
Okay. That's a 5.
5.
So that makes a total 13 damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And then on the second attack, I rolled a 24. Does a 24 hit?
Yep. Go ahead and do your damage.
That'll be... That'll be an extra 6 damage. So for a total of 19 damage.
All right. Yeah, you would have gotten a nice heated comma slash into the under chest of this beast before you would punch up and probably get it right in the jaw from where you're sitting. Anything else for you?
How's he looking?
He looks. I mean, he let out a bit of a yelp, but he's still standing and looks strong. But
Yeah.
I guess that
I'm about to die.
brings us to Sombra.
Alrighty. So what Sumbra's going to do is she's going to step forward, 10 foot in front of this Beastmaster, what have you. As she's stepping forward, she kind of says in Infernal the word for flame and casts her racial ability Searing Smite once per day.
Okay.
And then she is going to also just make a swing with her longsword, and I'm going to also spend one of my what do you call it, precision strikes, so I can grant advantage on the attack.
Okay.
And pray for me. Uh,
Oh no.
that's not gonna
A
hit.
10 is not gonna hit. The
Understandable.
good
Have a
news
nice day.
is Searing Smite is concentration, lasts for 1 minute
Mhm.
until you hit, so your blade is
Yeah, yeah.
still heated.
Excellent. I like that. And then so, if I'm not mistaken, the Displacer Beast had reach because it was able to attack Nick, so I'm going to use that opportunity to also kind of like skirt around her, the Beastmaster, and then get to the opposite side, kind of cutting off her escape if she tries to make a run for it. And that would be my round.
Okay. Lara's just gonna shoot an arrow at the tamer, of course. What else would they do? 13 plus. Oh, I need the plus. Lara's plus is 5, so 18 total. That does hit. So that'll be 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 3 for 8 damage to be lodged into the tamer. As another arrow embeds this one, probably hitting like her thigh area. Nyx and Lily, you're up.
Yep. So I'm going to use Ensnaring Strike
Okay.
on the lady, not the beast.
Okay.
Let me just look at that real quick. 15 plus 7. I'm so sorry. 22. Does 22 hit?
22 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage. And she has to make a dex save, right?
I believe so. Let me see.
That might be, I don't know. It is a 17. I don't know. Is that gonna
What
pass
does
or
it compare to?
your DC? You're doing a spell, right? So
Yes.
your DC is 12. I was all worried.
Okay. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So you're good, apparently. But I rolled a 6 plus my 5, so 11 damage.
11 damage to the tamer. Alright. Will that be all?
Oh, and Nyx is gonna bite
Well,
again.
you gonna try?
She's gonna try, yeah. What is her modifier?
If you're prone, you give advantage to others. Disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls. Shows advantage. Option. You have the movement option to crawl. Hedge out half movement. But it doesn't say. It doesn't, so you would have advantage on the bite attack.
Have advantage?
Yeah, Nyx has advantage because of an arrow.
I love it. Whoa, my dice fell. Sorry. Well, I rolled 12 twice, so it doesn't matter. Plus, I think plus 3? Is that what it is?
12 twice, plus, yeah, it's plus 3, so 15, that does not hit. Anything else?
Plus proficiency bonus
It's
equals to my bonus.
it literally says plus 3 to hit. Melee weapon attack, plus 3, plus proficiency bonus, so plus 2, so plus 5. So 12 plus 5 would be the total, so 17?
Yeah, so 17, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, 17 does hit. So go ahead and do your
Cool.
bite.
3. Yeah, just 3.
3 damage. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
All right. As it starts up its turn, you're gonna see behind you is a displacer beast that comes into vision, giving it
You're kidding me.
advantage against Sombra. So first, Sombra does an 18 hit.
That is the magic number, but I'm gonna spend my one of my spell slots to cast shield.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, then I don't think he would stop. I think he would just go for it again. That's a 20, 30. So no.
Ooh.
Uh, Rock, you are up. Oh, I'm sorry. You know he would actually move away from the one who stabbed. So,
That's fair.
right now Rock
I
is
will
up.
come up here beside this lovely person. I will use a bonus action to first call down the divine favor upon myself.
Okay.
So that'll empower me. Oh, I don't know why it rolled. Didn't need to roll. It'll just do an extra 1d4 damage if I hit. That's all it does, and then I will try to hit her with my war pick.
Okay. You have advantage because of Sombra.
Yeah.
24 definitely hits. Do your damage, and then we'll
Okay.
+2 to it.
That's yeah. Well, it would be every attack though, right? So are you just taking the roll once for every attack?
Oh no, you can roll
It says,
you can roll each
but
time.
I mean, it says, yeah, it says it
Let me
adds
just
to every.
divine.
It's concentration. So my prayer empowers me with divine radiance until the spell ends. My weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit.
Yeah, so you just roll an extra 1d4 every time you hit. So, right now this first hit is 13 damage. Anything
Yeah, that's
else?
fine.
As you bring your weapon down and get a nice gash into her, she's starting to look weakened and bloodied.
I think that's all I can do.
All right,
That's all on my turn there.
all right. She is going to disengage and grab one of the tentacles from the beast and just fling herself
Can I
onto.
react to attack during her disengage as she passes by me?
That's
No, disengage just so that you can't attack.
Oh.
yeah.
Like the specific reason you do that. It's
Well, whenever I've tried to do that in the past, they attack me.
with disengage. The silence is really deafening.
I probably forgot to say disengage.
But yeah, she'll get on the back of the displacer beast and tell it to run. You can try and attack the beast as it begins to run.
Alright, then I attack the beast.
Go for it with disadvantage because you never stood up.
Yeah, well, I'm just that good.
9's gonna
Well, I with the disadvantage, I got a dirty 20.
miss. Okay, that hits. Go ahead and hit the beast.
That'll be 10 damage.
10 damage. You get a solid scratch into its leg as it turns the leap, causing it to whimper and stagnant for a second, but it's going to just keep running. Via, you do get a turn before it gets away.
Oh god, okay.
Everyone, until it's the beast's turn, yeah, everyone has a turn. So,
Alright.
pretty much a whole
Damn.
round. Everyone gets a chance to kill it.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Gonna go right there. And let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Damn. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll Eldritch Blast. Usual.
Go for it.
That's a
The
nat 20.
the beast.
The woman.
Okay. The Yeah, I don't think that'd be disadvantage. Yeah, go ahead and use a nat 20. So go me that 2d10.
Yep. First one. Ooh. Second one. Oh. Okay. 7 plus 10 plus 4 plus 4. So like 8 plus 7 plus 10.
25.
Oh,
25 damage.
because you rolled a 10 and the 7, you get the plus. Okay. I was like, where the 8 come from? Okay. Yeah.
Well, the
Uh,
plus 8 is from the
yes,
charisma
I
modifier.
said, yeah, I
Yeah.
realized. So you would have seen it hit her, and her body would have kind of like fallen forward and just lay on the back of the beast.
Right.
Anything else?
I I can't really do anything else, I don't think.
Okay, then Anira, you're up.
And does it standing up cost an action?
No, takes half your movement.
That's fine. Alright. Well, Anira's gonna stand up and let's see, how far away is it gotten at this point? Oh yeah, I can still make that.
You have 15
She's going
feet
to...
right now.
Huh?
You have 15 feet.
I have 40.
Oh, your token's wrong. Why is your token wrong? I'll fix it.
Oh.
There you go. You got
So
20
I've got
feet.
20.
Yep.
So I have enough movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run after it and Furia blows it, starting with my comma.
Okay, first is regular attack. Go ahead.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Go ahead and do your damage.
That's 2d6, right?
Yeah, double your damage. Dice 2 times.
And
See,
4 fire
your
damage.
comma. 2d6 plus 8 is your total.
Add
Oh.
4 fire damage.
Okay.
So many numbers. Hold on. 7.
2d6 plus 8.
That's total of 19 damage.
And now add another d6.
No, that's with everything.
Okay. And it was 27, you said?
No, 19.
19. Okay.
Is that plus the 4 fire damage?
Yes, because I got a
Okay.
2, a 5, and then the 8, and then the 4.
Cool.
19.
Solid slash into it, but it's still running.
And then I get to continue with my Furia blows.
Mm-hmm.
Which is hands?
Yeah, you're punching.
Or...
Yeah. Or you can kick
Okay.
if you want. I mean, it's your character. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna hit it.
Okay. Go for 2 attacks.
The first is an 8. Oh, I forgot to add. Hold on. Plus 6. That's actually a 21. And then an
Go ahead.
18.
They both hit. Go ahead and do 2d4 plus 8.
2d4 plus 4.
Plus 8.
Oh yeah. That's an additional 15 damage.
Alright. It didn't like that, but it is still running.
I did almost 35 damage to this fucker and it's still running.
Mm-hmm. And now it's Sombra's turn. Standing next to this place, a beast of your own.
I think, let's see. Just come to that. Two. If it's kind of whatever. I guess there's not much first. I'm just gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at it again.
Alright, it's within 5 feet, so disadvantage. The 16. 16 would have hit, but instead you find out it is a mirage and it just hits the rock that it was standing in front of.
Sick. Then I'm. Wait, what? No, I'm not shooting that one. I'm shooting the
Oh!
one carrying the lady.
Oh, I thought you were shooting the one right next to you.
No. I don't want her to get away.
Oh well,
Sorry, my bad. I was just swung my sword.
secret's out. All right. Well then, that's gonna be 16 hit. Well, 16 does hit. Go ahead and hit
9
9
damage.
damage. All right.
And I yoink it 10 feet closer to me. Sorry, Nero, you might get bowled over.
Even if
Oh,
it's
fuck.
even if it's larger than you.
Yeah, it does not. It does not have any
No discriminations, huh?
restriction on it. Yeah,
All right.
just moved in a 10-foot closer line directly to me.
All right. Yeah. It would stop from going up because of a nearest, so it's just gonna go over a bit.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna move close the gap, and then that's gonna be my round.
All right. I imagine Laura would just shoot. D20, and that's gonna hit. 1d8 plus 4. She didn't move her thing over for 5 damage. Another one hits. All right, Nyx and Lily.
Yeah. So, what's it? How's the displacer demon looking, or thing looking?
You want to do a medicine check?
No, I was if I can't notice from where I'm at, that's fine. We can just skip that.
You can do a medicine check to look harder at it, but
Nah.
that's free
I just
information.
if I can see that it's
You can see that
like,
it is
limping.
surrounded and gotten hit by multiple friends.
Okay. Awesome. Let's try an ensnaring strike again. I rolled a d20, or I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, just do your damage.
Okay. Three plus my 5, so 8.
8. All right, with an 8, your arrow will cause it to fall limp and dead. The body
Cool.
of the lady will just roll off the body of the beast, also limp and dead.
I think as soon as she collapses down, yeah, Summer will just go to investigate, see if she actually is dead or unconscious.
She's dead.
Okay, thank goodness.
Anira is going to just fall flop onto the snow, like bleeding out of a giant gash wound, and just she's hurt.
I guess Summer will just start investigating the lady, the elven woman. Is that what that was? She was elven?
Yeah, she's Elven.
Yeah, Summer's gonna start looking through her, mostly to see if she has any signs of like I don't know, like she's part of any organization or something like that, or if she's just kind of like a rogue operative kind of deal.
When you
Lily,
go ahead and roll investigation and look at her stuff.
Lily's gonna ask Anira, do you think you can make it to the next town, or do you need healing?
Anira nods. She's like, "Yeah, I'll be fine. It's need a minute."
Yeah, I'll
Uh,
offer a hand up, and I'll pump a cure wounds into the touch there. That one. There you go.
With a 19,
Max.
Sabra, nice 12 health for Anira. But yeah, Sombra, sorry. With a 19, as you rummage through her gear, you find various things that would be required to live off the land, like a tent tarp, and you would see she has like a explorer's pack, basically full of stuff. She has a set of cooking utensils. I should write this down for you. Hold on. Explorer's pack. Cooks utensils.
You just empty a lot of the stuff inside the bag of holding.
Tent tarp. You would also find a like a wooden hand carved version of like a little figurine that looks just like the displacer beast that lays beside you, or her, I guess. Displacer beast wood trinket. But she doesn't have any like money or nothing on her.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm guessing the figurine she's going to hold on to. Everything else, I'm guessing it's like, I imagine like Via holds open the bag of holding and Somber's just kind of like shaking her, like holding her by the ankles and like shaking all their stuff out and into the bag.
Yeah, okay.
That's the equivalent of it. Yeah, like I mean, just the explorer's pack is
hey,
good just to have.
There's
Oh,
After you're done
Whoa!
doing that and you guys turn around, you just see this big snowy owl bear is just sitting there eating the rest of the kebabs that are just lying by the fire.
Oh boy.
Lily's just gonna let it.
Hey, hey, those are my kebabs. Stop that.
I
Roll.
think we should just
The
let
owl
it
Let
bear
it
go.
just
eat.
kind of like looks over at you and just goes back to eating the kebabs, pecking at it, and just sits
Shoo,
down by the fire.
shoo. I'll
I
start like waving my
Is
arm at it, telling it to shoo.
is he acting
Shoo.
like as chill as he looks in his token image here?
Yeah, he's chilling. And Rock, as you do that, he just kind of just lifts his head and does one of those.
I rolled for investigation of the displacer beast to see if there's anything that I can salvage from it. So that's 14 plus my 3 for investigation. If
Cutting
that's
a
what I
Um,
piece
need.
with an owl bear sitting here.
so Displacer Beast have 6 legs, 3 tentacles. Um, you can always harvest the tentacles, or I guess the legs. You could get some meat out of it as well, but they're pretty lean.
Okay. Might as well get what I can.
So roll a survival to get what you can.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronk, it looks
14.
like you're gonna get your own little pet too, just like Via and Lily.
Oh, please say we can bring along an owlbear. That would be so cool.
I mean,
Owlbear's still
I have
actively
animal
eating.
handling.
Yeah, Rock. I was gonna say, Rock, if you want to roll animal handling as you try and shoot away,
Yeah,
go for it.
yeah. I'll try.
But yeah, roll that
Yeah.
survival for the displacer beast defiling, which is so rude.
Um, is
Oh, I
the
did.
is the enemy chick the trainer wearing any
Oh,
armor or anything?
I
uh,
did so good.
she was wearing a like a chain shirt, but you guys have put holes and stuff in it with your arrows.
Mm.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't
I'm
Um,
roll.
getting my arrows back too.
so yeah, with a 6 animal handling, as you keep telling it to shoo, it's just gonna like put one of the kebabs in its mouth and just kind of stand up and put its arms up.
Do you see this thing? It's not listening at all.
Provoke.
Leave the elbow alone. It will kill you.
Let it eat.
you just hear like that grumbling, hooing sound that comes from an owl, as if it was, I don't know, like a bear.
Oh, if we have enough food.
I say,
Well,
yeah,
it was
perhaps it might be
after.
best to just leave it be, roll. We can always just get more
Fine,
data.
fine. But they were good kebabs.
As you stop
But I'll
bothering
make
it,
more.
the owl bear calms down and just continues to eat the kebabs that you guys have left there.
Is the owl eating the stew too?
No,
Oh,
he
no.
doesn't want the stew. He's just none of the animals ate the stew, Anira.
Damn. I was hopeful.
I thought it was good stew. I ate my whole bowl. It was delicious. I don't know why
Um,
you guys look so sick after eating it. It was good stew.
that survival check was 14, by the way.
With a
I think
14,
I
you could get some clean cuts of the tentacles, and I'd say you were able to get like 8 pounds of displacer meat. But the
okay,
rest is
8
just like
pounds.
not super easy to get off, and it's again really tough, gamey, lean meat.
And then how many tentacles?
3. You got all 3 of them.
Is there any sign of where this Albert came from, or like no tracks or anything leading from where it came? It's just
Oh,
up
there would have
here.
been tracks from this side. It looked like it came
Oh,
from the
okay.
forest over here. You guys
Do
lit
I
you guys lit a fire in the middle of a forest. Tracks things.
yeah. I'm guessing Summer's just gonna. Yeah, I don't know about. I don't know if get closer is the phrasing I want, but she kind of wants to get somewhere. She just wants to look into the forest. Like, I don't know. Are there any more coming? Like, do we have a big problem on our hands?
We need to
Um,
get the hell out
you
of
can
here.
do a perception check if you want.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can't.
Yep, them trees over there. That's definitely where it came from.
I knew it. Just as I suspected.
So 4. So yeah. You guys want to do anything else?
Let's get out of here.
think just wave goodbye to the owl bear and look sadly at what's left of the kebabs and move on.
He's
I
already
didn't
on.
get, I
He's
didn't get
already
to
on
have
like
one.
the second kebab at this point.
Storm didn't even get to have one.
We'll just move on past him, I guess.
So nice to the owlbear, guys. Appreciate that. Look at you go.
Yeah.
No, you know what? On second thought, I cast Eldritch Blast.
I cast Hellish Rebuke. I don't care if
I have
I
been
didn't get hit.
talking on mute this entire time. I'm gonna throw 2 pounds of displacer meat at the owlbear to give it a little extra food.
Aw, look at you. So nice.
Look at him. I
Well,
don't
it's
think
tough
he needs
meat
it.
anyways.
Yeah. He'll get excited and put down the kebab, and he'll go over and grab that meat and start chewing on it instead.
Leave a trail so he can follow us to the next town.
Well, yeah. If you guys want to just keep on going, it is starting to
Yeah.
get dark, but you can just keep following the trail. You should be all right.
I think that's the plan. Try and get to the next town before dark.
Before dark is almost impossible. It's gonna
Or
be dark in like an hour.
Before
it's-
bed, I would mean. Get to the next town before we stop for the night.
And hope that this town doesn't have any ridiculous laws that allow crime.
Yeah.
Watch out for signs that say "Watch your
Guys.
purse."
This one, actually,
Watch
in
your
this
back.
town, murder's allowed.
Yeah, backstabbing's allowed.
Stop it.
Kidnapping, torture.
I couldn't
Better
imagine.
not lay a hand on my necks.
Alright. It does get dark around this point, and the road gets a little wavy, so who's taking point on this?
I imagine with my proficiency, I'd be best with sense of direction.
I'll say Laura or
with
Lily. They're both
With my
rangers.
complete lack of dark vision, I would just be somewhere in the middle, being like, "Okay, somebody hold my hand."
I
Yeah,
I don't even have dark vision, but I'm gonna hold Rolk's hand anyways.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait
Just
a minute.
make each other feel better.
who's taking?
Hang on. Hang on. I have a thing. I
I'll
have a
take
thing.
lead.
Both of the rangers
I-
did not take Tundra, so no, you don't have a thing.
No, but I do have a thing.
What do you have that I don't know of?
It's not that you don't know.
Okay.
Hang on.
I do have Devil Sight, so I can see much better in the dark.
I have a spell.
Okay. Does your spell have details?
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, if you just
I-
give me a minute. If you just.
Never mind, I don't have a thing. I remember it saying something about flames and changing color and stuff, but I don't create flames. I manipulate flames that already exist. So ignore me.
I have the lantern. You know, the
Wait,
one
that's
that
good.
permanently
I can
burns
brighten it.
with the light.
Oh yeah.
I can brighten it.
You guys are gonna use the lantern that you were given to find those little
Yeah,
spirits?
for the swingas.
It's not
Yep,
like
yep,
y'all
yep.
y'all put like zero effort in that. I'm surprised. Now you're using it just to light your way, of course. I just gave you a lantern at this point. I just
Literally. I mean,
I
it's
see.
a perma-burning lantern. Like,
This is like the first time you've lit it. Huh? It's like-
Do cantrips take
no,
a
they're at
spell
will.
slot?
No, they're at will.
Cool.
They're
So I'm
at-
gonna cast the thaumaturgy, the thing that I have really hard time pronouncing, and make the lantern brighter.
yay!
Okay. It burns that green light, but yeah, you can do that to make sure that the lantern's light. Who's taking the lead though? Is the
I
question.
will.
All right.
I mean, I guess I should also, like, be close to the lead at the very least, since I
I just need the
Yeah,
one
I'm
that's gonna
holding
be
the
in the
lantern.
lead. So, Anira, if
Oh,
you're gonna
okay.
if you're gonna be taking lead, then I need you to roll a perception check as you continue to guide people through this trail that you've never taken in the dark.
Yay.
Yay.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Jeez. Didn't realize we were hacking. Alright. With your nat 20, you're able to get through the winding road just fine thanks to that lantern. And you reach the edge of Bryn Shander. As you guys start reaching it, even in the darkness, you can notice the towering wall that seems to surround this town. It's 30 feet high, but you guys do find
Aww.
yourself coming up to a gate. Let me give you the gate, Bryn Shander. We are here.
3 feet tall.
Focus
That's
ping.
just enough for chat to fly up.
I barely reached the doorknob.
I mean, is there guards at the gate? Just
Hold on, I gotta give you this.
ask them to open up.
Probably.
Open up!
as,
Open up! It's cold.
as
We
you
need shelter for the night.
as you reach the gate, there will be a male guard that'll just see you guys approaching. Ooh, look at this group. You look quite cold out there, coming from the forest.
Yes, it's a long hike from East Haven. We need shelter for the night.
You didn't take any breaks. You know there wasn't gonna be any sort of weather issues.
We took our chances.
Oh, we never have 2 blizzards in a row, so guess your chances were pretty easy to take. But, alright, well, if you're looking to get in here, do y'all have any, ill deeds or a purpose for this place?
Oh no.
No
I just
one
glare
look
at
at
Anira.
Anira.
The answer is no.
No, we are upstanding citizens.
Mm.
That's right.
Who, we are
Alright.
We
upstanding
only-
citizens
we
who
only-
only follow the law.
Exactly. We are
We
law-abiding
are.
citizens.
We did follow the law.
I am a law-abiding citizen. I don't know what you're talking about.
I am a law-abiding citizen. Yeah.
Anira just smiles.
Well, I gotta say, that's like the least convincing thing I've ever witnessed, but, we do allow entry. This is considered the, 10 Towns beginners, or entrance, rather. That's whatever you prefer. Open up! And then you'll hear a crank start turning as the gate opens up, the wrought iron lifting. What you're gonna want to do is, it's getting late, and so you're gonna want to head to the center, and then head north. You're looking for a place called the North Look. It's an inn and tavern. You'll find, plenty of sorts of things to eat and drink, warm up, and, well, a place to rest. Gotta start somewhere.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.
Lily just nods.
Be sure not to deviate. It's gonna get cold tonight. Just because there's no blizzard doesn't mean it's not gonna be below temperatures of water.
Anira just looks at him and says, I'll be fine.
You guys will hear the gate just begin to close behind you, and he's just gonna stop talking to you. He's gonna turn around. He's just,
Yeah, we'll stop talking to him too then.
yeah. Yeah, guards aren't customer service. Get over it.
Go find this inn.
I'll be right back.
He told you to get to the center and then head north. Makes it as easy as
Yeah.
it gets. So when you guys reach the center, you see this like open, almost like a open market type of area, and then you guys can head north, and it'll be all the way just before the gate that you'll find like a little sign that just says North Look. It's wooden and it just swings up top next to a door. The entrance looks very tavern-like. You're used to this type of entrance. But let's get you guys into your tavern. Tavern time. Alright, you guys find yourself in a tavern. It's very lively. It's very full of people. You see a guy standing in this like area in front of the fireplace that's sweeping. In the middle, there's this sort of like just like like almost like a what do they call that? The wall that like you can like bring out and move away. I think they call it like a palistade. Pallet, palistade. You know what
Okay.
I'm talking about? Those movable walls that you can use. And on either side of it, it has like this little shelf. Almost looks like you could put like bowls or something there. And it's pretty, like I said, it's pretty lively in here. A few tables are full, a few tables are empty. You guys are welcome to take a seat wherever you'd like.
I don't know. Whatever. Oh yeah, we'll take the big table.
It's not. That's the
Good.
that's
Good
the
call.
that's the wall thing with like
Oh,
the thing. There's no chairs or anything for it.
well then.
You got this table, you got this table, and you got this table, which is right next to the bathrooms.
I don't want to eat next to the bathroom.
Let me
I
move
made that
everyone.
mistake once.
I'll move everyone down just a little bit to make it a little bit easier for you. Squeeze on in. There you go. Alright. Where's Lara? Alright. Alright, so as everyone gathers around the table, the guy coming from the corner will come out and walk over. Oh, welcome to the North. Look, a bunch of new faces around here. It's always good to see some new talented and interesting folks. Well, what all can I do for you? Looking to get some food, some water, some mead?
Do you have any mulberry mead?
Oh, we have a few different type of meads. I'll see if we've cooked up some mulberry. What is else?
Have
Mulberry
any-
mead and raw fish, please.
You have
If
any
we-
food that isn't fish or stew?
Fish, please.
Of course. This is Bryn. We have all sorts of things. Would you like some owlbear? Perhaps you'd
Yes.
prefer
Aw.
something more
Yes,
like.
I would like to. I would like to eat some owlbear very much.
Okay,
Fox says thinking about using those.
yes, we
Kebab.
have.
Panir is
there.
going to pull out some of the fox and be like, I want this.
Well, I'm afraid we don't take random meat from random strangers, but based on the way it looks, is that fox meat?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it so happens that we hunt our own food here. We don't do the cattle and farming that you see a lot. I mean, some places do, but not this one. This tavern likes to pride itself on its ability to hunt its surroundings and bring it for the people. While we do offer some basic steaks for those, we do have the owlbear meats, we do have some fox meat, we have some rabbit meat, and my personal favorite, we have some wolf meat.
I will take a raw fish and a steak.
What kind of steak? I just mentioned
How
like
much
five.
is the owl meat?
I
If
will
you're-
take. I will take the owlbear.
Okay, so the owlbear everything does cost more if it's a little more on the exotic side, and the owlbear will be costing you 3 gold a plate. Will that be
She
okay?
just waves him off
That's
and
fine.
Yeah, I don't think I can pay for that. Never mind.
Okay, so we got 1 owlbear, 1 fish, 1 mead,
2 owlbear.
2 owlbear, and anything else. What else we got going on here?
No, I can't pay for that. Or are you gonna do it yourself? Or
Anir looks to Via, says, I already ordered for you.
oh no, you don't have to.
She just glares at Via.
Okay.
Yeah, make it 3 owlbear then, because I want that owlbear steak too.
Alright, 3 owlbear steaks, 1 raw fish. Are we gonna have more than 1 meat at the table? Should I go ahead and suggest a full round for everybody?
Lily says no.
Yes,
No
I'll
meat.
need
Water, please.
at least 2.
No
I
meat.
think we should
No
we
meat.
should get I'll get some maid probably.
Alright, 2 meats, 3 owlbear steaks, 1 raw fish. I'm going to
Around
pretend
meat
Lara
somehow.
asked for a standard steak meal. 1 standard steak. And then there's 4 Watsas. And what else?
Sombra orders some meat.
Some bread.
3 mead and a loaf of bread.
And I don't know, friends. I think that now that we don't have to worry about watching our pockets so much, we can more freely drink. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, and
Round for the
do
table.
you have fish or anything?
No.
Sombra will call for a round for the table.
Of course, I have
Lily is
fish.
weakly shaking her head.
I've
We also
already
have
offered
for the
for your
dragons.
friend.
Oh, okay, yeah. Could I get the fish for chat over here?
Okay, so 2 raw fish, 3 owlbear steak. We have a round of meat, so we got 6 of those. So we got 1 standard steak meal, 4 watters, a loaf of bread. Let me go ahead and get all this started, and then we will pick it up back there.
Can I get can I get Fox?
Oh yes, I'll throw 1 fox steak on there,
Thank you.
and he'll peek his head into this door for a moment and shout 6 meads before heading back to the kitchen. I'm gonna give you guys a second to discuss whatever it is you want to discuss right now. But
Ugh.
we're about to cut it off, and then we'll just pick it up with mid-order, I guess.
Lily's gonna toss 1 pound of just wafer meat to mix.
Yay.
I think, yeah, Sombra's just going to, I guess, wait for whenever the meads come by, and after she kind of takes a sip or two, she's just gonna look to Lily and ask if she's feeling all right.
I'm fine. I don't need.
Right. She'll just kind of give you a smile and take another swig. But like, have you given? Because I don't know if I guess Lily wouldn't remember that what she was talking about when she got like super drunk or anything. So if Sombra's trying to get a vibe if she remembers what she brought up. Like, do you remember what you were talking? Well, like, you know what happened last night?
Me and alcohol are not great. I remember absolutely nothing.
Ah, okay, very well. Well, bottoms up, I guess. And she'll just like finish her drink, and then like she's drinking hers fast. So I'm like, okay, well, you're not gonna drink that, so she's gonna finish her drink, and she's gonna take
Oh,
Lily's mug from her.
none of the orders have come out yet, but
This is waiting for after it
oh
arrives.
yeah, okay. Oh, like I said, we were about to wrap it up. I was giving you guys a moment to have any final discussions you want to have before we cancel it or call it here, and then pick it up next week.
Okay.
Oh, that was it for me.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here.
Okay.
Solid session. Solid session.
Good catch.
Amira, what did
Stop.